What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sota Pod YouTube channel. A very Merry Christmas and early Happy New Year to everybody out there. The best gift on the planet, ladies and gentlemen, is here. The only reason we care about the holidays as hockey fans here. The World Junior Championship is back, and what an opening game, ladies and gentlemen. What an opening game right out of the bat. Slovakia, Sweden put on a show, but we are here for a little USA against Germany in game 2 today. Puck is about to drop, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new to the channel, we do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and of course, live interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat here. We'll get the official score sheet back up on screen in just a moment. But welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to the channel. And I said Puck is about to drop right now, and we are underway. 19:55 on the clock here, ladies and gentlemen, in Ottawa, Ontario for this one. I don't know why Flash Score just closed everything right off the bat, but we will get the live scores up here so you guys can follow along. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, smash that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to vote in the poll question. How many goals does Germany score in this one? The U.S., they have it coming up the left side. Didn't gain the zone cleanly, though, as Germany tried to regain it on the left side. They do, but the Americans, very, very good pressure here early. Was looking for the backhand back to the blue line. Americans have it, right side. Pro up left, didn't get that pass. But the Americans doing a good job of keeping it in the offensive zone. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. U.S. looking for a change here. Like I said, good pressure early. Good pressure early. And the Americans are going to reset behind their own net. 18:45 on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. And the Americans, great job moving it up center ice quickly. They flip it to the net, and we're going to have a whistle as the netminder covers up for Germany. What are you guys' predictions for this entire tournament as well? Let me know in the live chat. We're totally interactive. I'll take your guys' comments throughout this stream. But if you're just looking for some play-by-play here, we'll continue to paint the picture of this game. The Germans actually win the faceoff up the left side. Good job by the Americans holding the blue line. Germany has it 2-on-2. Back to the blue line. Backhand doesn't even get close to the net. And USA retrieves it. The Americans up the middle with speed. 2-on-1 to the left side. Ahead to his man. Doesn't land and Germany is going to get it back behind their net. They're trying to reset, but a great forecheck by the Americans. 1-on-2 here, and he's able to separate the puck. A nice steal, pass to the circle, and a good job by Germany sandwiching the American there, separating the man from the puck. Puck trickles down to the American zone, and Germany with some good pressure, but blowing it tires the German right in front of the netminder, almost takes him out. But the U.S. was completing a change. Lane Hudson, right side, sends it left, looking for a 2-on-1 again, shot on the German netminder, but a good save. The Americans keep that puck in. Around the net they go. Behind the net, USA. Left side, shot right in front of the net. Blocked by Germany. Team USA, great job keeping the puck in. Tried to complete a centering pass. Good job by the Germans for intercepting that one. And we have a partial break, but not close enough. Waiting for his reinforcements were the Germans. Sending it to the right side. That didn't hit their man, and the puck's going to trickle up and out of play. It looks like we're going to have a face-off at center ice. Good pacing to this game thus far. Oh, look, they just showed the replay of the poor German player. Blown a tire there. Didn't take out the netminder or bar. You're just getting your feet under. You're just getting your feet under you, right? First game of the actual tournament. I know there was some pre-tournament action. Nice win again by the Germans in the face-off. That was right at center. They try to get it up the middle of the ice and cannot do so. The Americans doing a great job of winning those neutral zone battles, or at least just covering up and creating a wall in front of their blue line. The Americans, good job keeping that puck in. Good forecheck. Pass to that left circle didn't land, but the Americans still have it in the zone, and a right shot. Nice save by Germany. 4 shots for the Americans and none for the Germans right now. Germans definitely making them skate. And again, this is one of those matchups where, like, you know, Canada plays Finland later. You know, that could be a gold medal matchup. Now I know they're in the same bracket, but you know what I mean. How I see it, it's like Canada, you know, and even the United States these days. There's no Russia in this tournament, but then the tiers kind of go like, well, let's just say this: Canada on top, then it's like US, Finland, Sweden. Although I would argue that the US are up there with Canada last year and this year, and their gold medal last year shows it. Germans trying to get out of their own zone, left side. What I'm saying is there's tiers to this tournament. There's tiers to international hockey, especially on the junior level. Canada top, US, Finland, Sweden. And if Russia was here, I would put them in that tier as well. Then you got the Slovaks, Czechia, and then kind of everybody else. Germany's in that everybody else tier, but they've been showing in recent years that they are better than Switzerland some years, are clearly better than the Kazakhs, are better than Austria. So tough team to play against. Yeah, Braden, it's on all the same sites that you'd watch NHL games, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, if you don't have NHL Network. Good to see you, Braden. Thank you so much for joining. The Americans win this face-off here. That's like the Germans have been doing good in the face-off dot. Left side, weaving back to the blue line. Back up the left side. And a slap shot from the blue line. Didn't really get anything off of that one, and it forces Germany going up left side. He only has one man there to help him out. He sends it around the net. Retrieved it was Germany for a moment, but the States quick on that one, and now they're breaking out. Nice pass up that right side through neutral zone, and a 2-on. Oh, and how did he miss that? How did the American miss that? Oh my God, it was 2-on-0 in front of the net, and that cross pass through the crease did not. Well, it hit its mark, but unable to capitalize on that chance was Team USA. But here's another nice pass up the left side. The Americans shoot. Nice block by the German defender. US keep it in the zone. Weaving. Blue line. Shot from center. Just wide of the net, and Germany up the right side. Germany unable to complete a pass. It seems like that bounced off one of his own players, and the U.S. quickly on that to send it back into the German zone. The netminder plays that one up the right side. A little bit of dangerous backwards pass close to center, but hey, Germany must have drilled that one as they're able to get that into the American zone. A little dump and chase here, chasing. Or the Germans, a little forecheck, but again, the States, their breakout is just too good. If you're in Canada, it's on TSN. If you're in the United States, it's on NHL Network or wherever you watch your NHL games, totally legally. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's on those same sites. By the way, if anybody's watching us here on Facebook or Twitter, get your ass over to YouTube. What are you doing with your life on Facebook and Twitter? Get your ass over to YouTube. Join our community. Join our live chat here and vote in our poll question if you haven't already. How many goals do the Germans score in this game? 1, 2, 3, or 4+? I want to hear from you guys. All right, we're going to have a face-off at center ice. And the Americans win the face-off. The Germans end up with the puck here, and they're offside. We're going to redo that right at center ice. Again, big shout-out to everybody joining us here. Appreciate you guys. Get another face-off coming up here. Still 0-0. However, the Americans had a wicked opportunity that they whiffed on early. Still waiting for this face-off. Ref calming things down. And again, Germany solid in the face-off early here in this game. We'll see how that continues, especially if the Americans start to get a lead. And we see some dejected players, but so far so good. 14:05 on the clock. And then Germany hasn't been a threat offensively at all yet, but they're good skaters. They've been winning the face-offs, and they've been forcing the Americans to make some high-level plays here because the easy stuff's not going to work. Skating to center there in a shot by USA, and the Germans corralled that center shooting lane, and the puck's going to trickle back to the American zone. Both teams going to get a change. Looks like the US maybe blew a tire there at center ice. Germany fighting for it. Oh, and that's not going to be offside, but Germany can't hold on to it and speeding up the center. That's 2-on-3 for the States, but the States, nice little move, playing the puck off the board. What is this, ball hockey up in this mouth? And Germany has it. Germany loses it upon entering the U.S. zone, and that's been kind of the tale of this first period for Team Germany. No icing, but Germany gets the puck back as the United States sent it back into their zone. Germany backhands it in. Dumping and chasing is Team Germany, but they're unable to set anything up here. And just when I say that, they get the puck and a shot. Just up and over. Oh, you know what? That's going to count as a shot. That's going to count as another shot. 2 shots there by Germany. And the U.S. get it. Just going to send it up and over into the German zone. Germany gets it back here. I mean, they skate quite good, man, the German team here. Keeping up with the Americans and actually, I mean, you can see the difference in skill once they're in the offensive zone, but man, they move the puck well into the zone. I watch a ton of junior hockey. I watch a ton of international, U18 and U20, and so far, again, with gas in the tank in this first period, I'm impressed with what I see by the Germans. The U.S. just haven't been able to set anything up offensively just yet, other than that whiffing of the goal. 12:07 on the clock, and the Germans playing pretty good defense here, forcing that puck out to center. But here comes the United States again, left side, passing to the right, shot to center. Nifty little backhand there, and where's the puck? Where's the puck? Is it a goal? The U.S. think it's a goal. The U.S. think it's a goal, but the ref has not counted as a goal yet. He's right on top of it, and he's saying no goal. I couldn't see where the puck went. The initial save was made by Germany, and then they were digging at it. No whistle. Yeah, they're calling no goal, but the U.S. is reviewing it. So the United States players were convinced of it. Tough for us to see, but we're going to look at the replay. Ooh, nice little backhand, but great save. Yeah, I don't think it crossed the line either. I know there was a very late whistle there. The initial save was made by the left pad, I believe, of the German goaltender, and then poking at it on that left side were the Americans. Whew! Because he had no idea where it was. There's that poke. I mean, the stick is... Okay, let's see from the over. Oh, you know what? You know what? That's in. That is in. How the hell did the ref not see that if he's standing behind there? I will say this. IIHF referees, man, or international referees, though the referee may be good in their own lane, in their own league in which they're reffing in junior, pro overseas, for some reason, when it comes to U18s and World Juniors, it's almost like they forget how to ref sometimes, or under these rule sets. Hey, what's up, Sean? Good to see you. When they're not playing Canada, I mean, I'm in the fucking miracle hat, bro. I'm in the miracle hat. Now, I'm half American, half Canadian, born in Canada though, so like obviously I want the Canadians overall to win the tournament, especially since they looked like ass last year. But I got money on the Americans again this year, and they won me some money last year. So against Germany, I'd like the Americans to win. Good to see you, like the Beast Lake and Sean Moody. But how cool is this hat? Shout out to Waggle Golf for the miracle line that they just launched. And there we go. It's going to count as a goal, as it should, ladies and gentlemen. As it should. USA. Let's get some USA chants in the live chat, ladies and gentlemen. And hey, if you're watching from Germany too, hit us up with some German flags. Let's see the support. Let's see support from both the countries here. But overall, Lake the Beast Lake, this is the greatest tournament in sports, and it's not even close. It could be Kazakhstan and Austria, and I'm watching with a big smile on my face, brother. This is the greatest tournaments in sports. I do cheer for America, but since I'm Canadian, I cheer for Canada when they play. So we're in the same boat, bro. I'm a Canadian born and bred, who's half American, who lives in the States right now. So we're in the same boat, brother. We're in the same boat. I love it. Welcome to the stream. Oh, dude, it's the best, man. It's the absolute best. Oh, and wait, the Germans are the Germans are challenging the call on the ice. Interesting. Okay. So the Germans are challenging the play on the ice. That's okay. Gives me time to quickly refresh my broadcast to make sure that we are up to date with you guys. My apologies if I'm like a little behind. Sometimes there's a little delay, especially since like I'm streaming on YouTube and watching a broadcast stream. So it's like sometimes like a few seconds off. But hey, if you're not watching anyways and you're here for the play-by-play, I got you, boys and girls. I got you. Both US and Canada are both win teams. True. I said the same thing about Canada last year. Hockey Canada is just a little, and pardon mon français, but they're just a little fucked in the head right now. And I don't trust the roster that they put out last year. And I know the Team USA is not the juggernaut that they were last year, this year. But fuck, they got some good players. So it's going to be interesting. I like Sweden's team. I like Finland's team. I like the States. And obviously, Canada's kind of always the favorite in it. It's always kind of like Canada's tournament to lose. But man, last year the States looked so fucking good and won me a little bit of money. So don't tell my friends it's sacrilege that I'm betting on the States to win as a Canadian. But hey, if they're going head to head, it's the Maple Leaf that we're rooting for here. Not on the. I'm the only Canadian who runs this channel. We're a group here. Shout out to the Sota Pod Network. Subscribe if you haven't already. They're all Americans as we're based out of Minnesota. So I'm the lone Canadian representative, but not today, baby. The days when Canada had Sid the Kid era for real. Oh, dude. Well, do you remember? Unfortunately, that one of their best teams, was the one that had all those piece of shit players right now who are, under investigation, right, with the lawsuit. Which just it kind of just makes me sick because that was one of the best junior teams for Canada I've ever seen. But Eberle's team with Taves was good too, or with Tavares, that was a really good team. Yo, what's up, Tanner? If you're in Canada, it's on TSN. If you're in the States, it's on NHL Network or wherever you watch your NHL games. Total legally, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's on those same sites, brother. And it's a good goal. So now because the Germans challenged it, which I don't know why the coach would challenge that. I mean, we all saw it. The U.S. is going to go on the power play. No problem, Tanner. No problem. So the Olympics, I believe, aren't next year. They're the year after. But the World Juniors in Minnesota next year. For me, I'm pumped, dude, because I live here now. So that's going to be sweet. But I think the Olympics are in a year and a half. No? Are the Olympics next? I thought the Olympics was 2026. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. But if it is next year, then holy fuck. Christmas came early. All right. The Americans on the power play. We are going to have a face-off at center ice. The Americans win it. I'm interested to see. I always love seeing, international teams penalty kill. Comparative to high-level hockey here in the States and Canada. Right, college schemes, obviously just National Hockey League. It's always interesting to see how other nations, U18, U20, at the men's level. Oh, and backdoor wide open for the United States, unable to get that backhand. And a shot from the Americans, that goes wide. Unable to clear his team Germany. Losing his stick was one of the defenders for Germany. Left side of the Americans, back to the blue line. And a cross-ice pass and shot just missed. Where the Americans, they do have the puck in left side. Weaving shot. I believe that was a blocker save by Team Germany. Back to the blue line, right side. Center ice shot, another blocker save. 50 seconds left and a good job by the Germans for getting that out of the zone. 43 seconds on the clock. And Ziemer comes in with speed, tries to go all the way. And he does, even knocking the netminder off his balance, but he was outside the crease. And Everyone's back set up now. The States send it into the corner. Unable to move the puck very well here, the States on this power play. A little bit of a misplay there. Germany can't get it out of the zone. We'll get back to the chat here in a sec, guys. Just don't want to miss anything here on the power play. Shot from the blue, or pass from the blue line to the right side. He sends it behind the net. Try to get it through the skate, and a late hit there by Team Germany. Late hit there by Team Germany. And it was Michael Eismont who scored the goal for the Americans, buddy. Good to see you, MN Wild fan. Michael, and my apologies if I mispronounced his name. Eismont, who scored that goal. Bit of a weird goal, right? Bit of a weird goal. The initial save. Okay, I was going to say, I thought Christmas came early, but yeah, no, I'm so stoked for the Olympics. The initial save was there, then he was poking it in, and even the ref missed it, which was odd. Hey, what's up, Robert G? Merry Christmas, happy early New Year. Hey, yes, enjoy the Liverpool game. We'll be live watching hockey all day, brother. There's 2 more games after this. Yeah, close, just a few days away. What's up, Hockey from Home? Merry Christmas, happy New Year. Who are you rooting for in this game, Germany or the States? And the Germans chipping that out. They end up killing the penalty. So Germany, I mean, honestly, I think it was a little bit more of like the States fumbling their plays there versus like Germany's tight defense. But you got to give credit where credit is due. The puck has been bouncing around a little bit, so I'm not sure. Maybe there's just some issues with this ice. I mean, this is the first game that is being played on this sheet, and it's cold as hell in Ontario right now. But anyways, again, first game of the tournament for both these guys. 9 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock. US unable to get that puck into the zone, and the Germans are coming back. Germany, nice chance there. Unable to capitalize, though. Nice save by the netminder. Rooting for the US. Not all of them, but I'm going to cover as many as I can. Today, I'm going to cover the next 2 after this. Hockey from Home. Honestly, like I said, I'm impressed with what I see from Germany thus far. Am I confident the States are still going to win this one and that it might even be a little bit of a blow up by the third period? It very well could turn out to be so, because if we know anything about World Juniors, sometimes when you see tight first 2 periods, like that's everything that some of these, lower end programs, and I don't mean any disrespect, as Germany's here, they made it, and they've been able to stay in this tournament for quite a while. I mean, at the men's level, their programs have been doing really well too, but let's be honest, we're going to call it how we see it here. There's tiers to this. Canada, then it's United States, Finland, Sweden. If Russia was playing, they would be in there too. And then it's Czechs, Slovakia, and then everybody else. But Germany, man, Switzerland, they're making a case that they can almost hang with the Slovaks, almost hang with the Czechs. And I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but Germany looked really good last year as well. So, not sure why I even doubted them in the slightest to put on a good performance in this one. They're on TSN, Hockey from Home. They're on TSN. You know this, Hockey from Home. You are Canadian. You've grown up in Canada. It's only on TSN. It's never been on Sportsnet. In my 31 years on this planet, Hockey from Home. Well, I guess World Junior is only 25 years old, but still. In our entire lifetime. Or is it 35 years old? I forget. Regardless. Hockey from Home. You can check for yourself. I can't post a schedule yet because I have no idea what games I'm going to be doing or not doing. Oh, and dude, I never sleep on the Czechs. I love the Czechs, dude. They're one of my favorite programs to watch at the junior level. Now, I haven't watched a lot of the men's, since really like the Olympics, right? And it's different, right? I mean, obviously the Yager era. But you know what? They won the world championship, Pasternak and shit there as well. So you know what? On the men's side too, I take that back. Their program internationally and with their NHL presence will be really good too. No, I like the Czech. I like the Czechs a lot. Honestly, Slovaks and Czechs have been like my 2 darlings to watch, other than Switzerland, because how can you not root for Switzerland, right? They play a fast game, even though they let like 7 in every time. What's a TSN? The better version of ESPN. What's up, Sean? All right, 11-3. in shots for the United States. They lead 1-0, could lead 2-0, ladies and gentlemen, if there wasn't that whiffing on the shot early. Again, if you guys are watching on X or Facebook, what are you doing with your life? Come over to YouTube. This is where the community's at. This is where the party is happening. Czechs are solid and play like Canada. They're fast. They're big. They play a hard-hitting game. It's just that skill difference, right? Where Canada's above, like, just everyone because this is our sport. But no, I like the Czechs, man. I like the Czechs. I fucking love this tournament. Oh, and a beautiful shot by the States. What a goal. What a goal. Top shelf, baby. Snipe. Oh, my God, at center. Right in the slot. And that play started from the neutral zone. The Americans were able to recover the puck from their zone. Just 3 passes up the right side. And a beautiful shot. As the puck trickled to the left, the Americans found the open man right in the slot. And man, what a beautiful shot there. USA up 2-0. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, I have the wrong box score up. I literally put up Germany USA box score, and for some reason the 2024 one came up. My apologies, guys. Here, let me give you just some details on the goal scored right now. So first goal of the game, was Gabe Perreault, and the second was James Haggins. Gabe Perreault with the first one, James Haggins with the second. My bad. Goal! All right. Up 2-0 are the Americans now, ladies and gentlemen, with 7:33 on the clock. Shots 13-3 for Team USA. USA was paying 105. They're good, man. Well, and they won last year, right? So they're the defending champs coming into this year. Hockey from I don't know. It will be up when it's up. It'll be up when it's up. Literally coming off 2 days off. I posted a video yesterday. It'll be up when it's up. I don't really have an answer right now. Hopefully sometime today, but it'll be up when it's up. That's my answer. Thank you for asking, though. Yo, what's up, RJ? But Hockey From Home, you know where to watch these games. You literally told people in the chat last time where to watch these games. So I'm curious as to why you're not watching right now. And a good job by the Germans being able to bring that puck into the American zone, but very nice pass. USA picks their pocket, pass up to the left side, and a shot trying to find his man. Cross crease where the Americans couldn't find him, and the Germans looking for a breakout. Oh, man, that short pass up the wall. Not the best decision for the Germans. He probably should have just skated that out as the Americans were able to take that back, but the Americans are making a change, and they send that into the zone. Germany's going to reset. Oh, nice. Oh, season 2 is out now? I'll have to watch that. Oh, and Germany with a shot right in front of the net, and that goes wide. The Americans, I just didn't think that short pass would reach him. Germany again with the shot, and a nice glove save by Team USA. I mean, two opportunities there for Team Germany as the United States tried to get that puck out of their zone. Yeah, I'll have to check that out, Hockey From Home. I was very much interested in the first one. But Hockey, I'm going to tell you right now, because we have international viewers, we're really going to keep the focus on hockey, if not between periods, okay? Like, because I know you like to chat, and I like chatting with you too. But while the game is going on, okay, we're gonna please let's keep the conversation on the game, okay? Please. Between periods, we can talk about other stuff, but let's please keep the conversation on the game, because we have, like I said, a lot of people viewing, and some people can't watch the game right now, especially as we get into more international teams from overseas. 2-0 Team USA, like I said, could be 3-0. No, it's all good. I'm just telling you now as we get into this tournament. I thought you'd be watching the game, but I'm surprised you aren't. And so just so you know, if I ignore some of your comments that aren't to do with hockey, that's why. We're doing a watch party for this game. and we're going to keep the focus on this game. All right. What are you guys' predictions for the tournament at large, for the scores of this game? Hell, for Canada, I mean, honestly, Canada kind of got the harder matchups in the first two round-robin games. The States, I believe, the States get Germany, then I want to say Switzerland, whereas Canada opens up with Finland, and then I think one of the, I'll have to double-check here in a sec, but one of the two big dogs in either Sweden or like one of the Slovak or Czechs next. And tough battle there in the face-off. The Americans are able to win it and send it into the neutral zone, but nobody there to retrieve the puck. 5-2 USA for today, and in general, I think the States can come back in a back-to-back championships. I think so too, Hockey from Home. I think so too. The States breaking out through center, and they send that the length of the ice. German netminder plays that, sends it around the corner, but the U.S. intercept. Backhand in front and a shot. Nice save by Germany, and already some pushing and shoving here to the right of the German netminder. God, and that's why this tournament's so crazy too, man, because there's just so much. There's so much adrenaline. There's so much heat to every single game, because I know this is round robin. It's not one round elimination, but man, there's so much that goes into this short window of a tournament, and there's so much of what Kevin Bieksa would call games within the game, and you can already see it transpiring here. USA paid 109 wins first period. Canada and Czechs final, deja vu. Yo, Canada-Czech final would be sick. We'll have to see about that, but if I don't, I'll join. Breaking news, say Detroit Red Wings head coach fired. I heard that right before this game started. They were talking about that. Thank you for the breaking news and the live score updates, as always, RJ. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and I hope you're doing well, sir. Yeah. THPN is doing some. Shout out to them. I'm doing some, and some other YouTubers are doing some as well, I think. And Germany breaking out on the right side. 4 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Nice forecheck by the Germans, and weren't able to get a passing play going in front of the net there, but a nice job by Germany from picking the pocket of the Americans, centering pass, and unable to get that off. Great defense by the American, plugging up that center lane. I like this guy's energy. He does like junior hockey. It's the greatest tournament in sports. All of sports. It's the best tournament in sports. And it's not even close, dude. Like one night K1 kickboxing tournaments don't even come close to the World Juniors. And I'm a combat sports junkie. And K1 one night tournaments where you fight 4 times a night don't even come close to the World Junior Championship. I love this shit, man. I love this shit. We're going to commercial break here. The United States lead 2-0 on the Germans. They're also leading by 10 shots, 14-4. However, Germany's got, so far, it looks like they've got gas left in the tank. They're quick. From a scoring, like, skill perspective, right? They're not there on they're not there with the Americans. They're one step behind once they're in the offensive zone, but they're big and fast. And they're doing the right things. They're just not executing on the level they have to match that or beat the Americans, especially in their zone. Now, that last play was nice. They were able to pick the pocket. They were able to make some passes and actually get some nice scoring chances. But overall, it's kind of how we predicted it would be. But what I will say, Germany's quicker, and the hockey IQ is higher than I would have expected. Going into this one, challenging that goal aside. Sorry, coach. Augustine will win best goalie. Probably. Oh, no, you're right, Hog. From Higgins with the first goal and Perot with the second. All right. And Germany keeps that puck in the U.S. zone. A shot from the blue line misses. The Americans have it up the left side. Germany try to pick their pocket again. 1-on-1 here. Does the U.S. have anybody to pass to? No, they don't. And Germany gets it back. Germany sending it around the net. And 2-on-1 for the Americans. Cross ice pass doesn't reach his man, but that goalie stick was out there for the German netminder. He might have actually gotten a piece of that if it landed. Regardless, Germany able to get the puck back. Having a tough time getting it out of their zone, though. Nice pressure by the Americans. And Germany sends a puck the length of the ice. States get it back. They push it up the neutral zone. Nice speed by the Americans. And, oh, there was no whistle there. They were able to get that back. I think the German netminder thought that his teammates would be able to catch their man. And a pass around the corner didn't land on the American stick. And the Germans are going to get it back up the left side. But Team USA keeps it in at the blue line. Nice pass. And just one too many plays there, I think, by the States. They tried to send it left side of the blue line, and his man wasn't there. They reset at center, enter the German zone behind the net. Good defense by Germany. Puck trickles around the boards, left side, and Germany wins that battle. Germany, they're just going to dump that in, and we get a whistle offside, and I think the Germans were able to at least complete their change in that one. Final minutes, by the way. Final minutes of this first period. 8-1 final period 2. USA will sharpen up and put 4 in. I think the score I could agree with. I mean, honestly, though, do we see the Germans getting a goal? Unless they get a power play, I don't see the Germans getting a goal unless the Americans really mess up here. And again, I'm not saying any of this to be disrespectful for the Germans. We all knew the U.S. was going to win this one. If anything, Germany's looking better than I expected. JKA 92. What I think is I think Germany's going to have enough gas left in the tank to keep this a little bit tighter. I still could see 2-3 goals in the second period, but I think their defense and speed is going to remain until the third period. I don't see the Germans gassing until the third period, given that they're like not even really dejected at all here, and their speed is still matching the Americans. However, definitely could fade with 2 goals going against them, 2 more goals going against them. I have no idea what his name is. I'm not going to lie. No goal shutout, 99%. Machine gun versus switchblade. Gotta love the heart. Absolutely. Absolutely. And a nice job by Germany finally setting up there. Send the puck around the net. They get it back to the blue line. Germany with a shot. That trickles forward. Nice save by the Americans. And the Americans flip that out into the neutral zone and nabbed up by the German defenseman. We have a penalty? It's happened away from play. Let's see. Oh, and it's going to go against Germany. So maybe a roughing or... Let's see. This is on number 16 for Germany. Interference? Oh, yeah, a little interference cross-check there. Oh, I will say, the American fucking sold it, dude. I don't like that shit, but all right. That's USA hockey versus Canada, I suppose. That was blatant. Oh my God, jerked the head back. But hey, cross-check nonetheless. Just didn't like the cell job there. Not gonna lie, just didn't like the cell job there. But regardless, Americans on the power play. Zeev Buyum gains his own behind the net. Minnesota Wild prospect who should be joining the team after his college season this year. International refs, they bite on everything. Yeah. True. I was saying that in the beginning, JK, how just like IIHF reffing, even if they bring NHL refs for international play, it's just still, man, under this weird lane of IIHF, like the rules are just whack. Quick whistles or too long. There's no in between. Anyways, the States have it right side. Looking for the back door, bringing it to center. Good job by the goaltender. Tracking it. The Germans are trying to clear it. Unsuccessful. I do like the pressure of Germany's penalty kill, and a nice shot there from the left side. That goes high and wide and going to go the length of the ice. And the U.S. are going to change up their power play unit. Again, big shout out to everybody in the live chat here. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Vote in the poll question. Subscribe to the channel. We'll be live for various games during this World Juniors. We're going to try to cover them all, but obviously I won't be able to hit every single one. Like today we missed the first one, but we'll be live for the next two today. Yo, Patty the Fatty. Yo, Mary Chrysler. I can get Canada to beat Finland in regulation minus 250. Take it. Yes. They should beat the Finns. But the thing is, Patty the Fatty, the Finns are very good. So as far as like the tiers go, right? It's like Canada's number one, then it's like States, Finland, Sweden, and then it's Slovak, Czechia, and then it's everybody else. So like Finland is like one of the hardest teams to play out of the gate. For me, it's who's gotten more reps together, you know? And that is it for the first period, ladies and gentlemen. Who's got their reps together first? Because Finland seems to be able to play like a similar style regardless of the rotation, whereas Canada very much depends on who's on the team, because Canada draws every single star player, right? So they're all the man on their respected team. So sometimes when you get all those on a team like this, right? I don't even want to say there's egos. It's just like the game plans just don't necessarily work against some of those hard-hitting shutdown and skilled teams like Finland, for example, where Finland kind of plays that same style. You know what you're going to get with Finland regardless of the players. And then cherry on top for the Finns is sometimes they have absolute superstar studs like NHL ready guys who can play like those stars on Canada, but also play under a Finnish system. So like Finland is a scary one. If I'm betting, I'm betting on Finland personally because the odds are better. Safer is obviously throughout this entire tournament. I would say the safe pick is Canada, except going up against the Americans, because I do think the Americans are going to win the tournament again. Yeah, Jake, it's on NHL Network in the United States. It's on TSN in Canada, and it's also on all the same sites you use for your NHL games, totally legally. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Is this UFC? Yo, what's up, sis? Only rule I like is checking to the head is an auto. Yes. The rest is way too soft for a rough game. That is true. At least in the Olympics, I feel like the refs let them play a little bit because maybe that's like the IOC holding a gun to the head of the IIHF at that point. But I agree. I feel you on that. Those Scando teams are scary, especially when you factor in how long a lot of them have played together. Yep. And this tournament like international play obviously means a lot to the States. It obviously means a lot to Canada, but it's like next fucking level to the Europeans. Like, do you remember when Finland won the World Championships? I think it was 2 years ago. Dude, like the city let them party in the streets until every bar ran out of liquor, and then everyone went home. It was the same in Prague last year in the pouring rain, right? Yuri Prohaska was there partying with David Pasternak for the World Championships. But yeah, so from a betting perspective, honestly, I would drop a little some on the Finns, but that's it's up against Canada in the first game when they all have gas left in the tank, or like full gas tanks. Canada could just outskate Finland in this one, and kind of gas them out by the third period. So this year it's in Ontario. It's in Ottawa. Next year it's in Minnesota, and then it goes back to Europe. So they do 2 in the United States or 2 in North America back to back, and then they go to Europe. By the way, we are in first intermission here, guys. So keep the comments coming. Let's get chatty in the live chat here. These tournaments are Euros, Stanley Cups. Yep, for Canada, USA, it's just nice to have. I would say for the States, it's nice to have. Canada, I think, is a level above the States. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I have some hardcore wild fan friends here, like Minnesota Wild fan friends here, because I'm located in Minnesota. Half of them don't even know this tournament's going on, right? In Canada, I think the tournament is a big deal. Obviously, like, I was devastated and depressed for like 2 days. Actually, no, I was depressed for 1 day because I bet on the States to win, so it kind of evened out the sadness. In Canada, it's a big deal because all hockey's a big deal. Like in Canada, I'm watching fucking Kazakhstan, Austria as closely as I'm watching this game, right? Like I love this tournament more than anything on the planet. Having said that, yes, the Europeans, like it is their Stanley Cup, right? It is their Stanley Cup. It is their everything as a hockey fan. And it's just so cool to see, like, especially in Finland and like in the Czech Republic recently, just how hard, like they partied like Ovechkin style upon him winning the Stanley Cup, right? So that was awesome. That was awesome. Keep the comments coming, guys. Keep the comments coming. We're going to have a quick break here, and we're going to have a quick word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back to take your guys' comments. We'll quickly go over the box score of the first period, and then back to play-by-play here as the second period rolls on. Do not go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Refill your coffee, grab a cold one, refill your snack bowl. Or if you're just recovering from the holidays and you're just drinking as many liters of water that you can here today, refill that water bottle because we will be back here in a moment. Also, not the same without Russia ignoring their BS, but man, a final versus Russia is just true hate games. No, that's true. That is true. Absolutely true. The only, I guess, silver lining I'd say is we've seen, like, I personally have seen Slovakia and Czechia take a step up, right? Like they're like, okay, Russia's not here. Let's fucking fill that void as the next best team, right? And last year, Slovakia, honestly, they kind of did that, which was super cool. And then it's given an opportunity for the Austrias, for the Germans, for Swiss, for Kazakhs to kind of all be in the tournament, right? But no, totally true. And it's still weird. It's still weird, right? To not see the Russians in this tournament. World Championships, I've kind of gotten used to it. Olympics, well, they're the Olympic athletes, right? So they're still kind of there. But just straight IIHF stuff and World Juniors in particular, it is still a little weird. And those other teams get more money for their programs to grow players, makes the game better. Absolutely. So I guess blessing in disguise for those old nations, but obviously it's just one elite team out of the tournament, which is on that kind of like same level as like the United States, Sweden, and Finland, respectively. Jesse, what's up, Jesse? Good to see you. No, I mean, you can read, Jesse, right? It clearly says watch along in the title. And the game, we're in the middle of the first and second period. The U.S. leads 2-0. My friend Jesse, the Americans 15 shots to 6. And they've looked good thus far. They whiffed on one opportunity, but that was very, very early. Anyways, we're going to take a quick break. Back on the other side, we'll go over the box score from that first period. We'll continue to take your guys' comments. You guys are all amazing. I appreciate you all. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. And we'll be back right on the other side for some more World Junior coverage. Day one of the tournament, ladies and gentlemen. This is what the holidays are all about. Back on the other side. Don't go anywhere. More live coverage here. USA, Germany. Back on the City Life Project. Or sorry, the Sota Pod YouTube channel. Here in a moment. Back on the other side after a quick word from our friends at 9 Mile Brewing.
People like, you're making a hef now? It's like last year, I'm like, yeah, that one's called the 11th Hour. It's kind of just a cheeky play on that. We kind of release it later than most people towards the end of the summer. I wanted to kind of be in there in that cusp between summer and fall. And now with summers lasting longer and longer these days, and we're in September and it's 80s, it's still a viable option.
Oh, nice!
Central Division team that I love to love, the Nashville Predators, of course. And we are back live here on the SotaPod YouTube channel for your live coverage of the IIHF World Junior Championships 2025. Game 2 of the round robin, game 2 of the tournament opener here today. USA leading Germany 2-0 after one. Honestly, it could have been 3-0 with one of those two-on freaking goaltender opportunity for the United States. They whiff on that one, but that's okay. They got two more after that. And honestly, it's been a fun game. Like Germany, they've had a couple good chances. They've had some other chances. They just haven't been able to set up in the American zone because once they get that puck in the zone, it's either they dump, try to chase, or the States will pick their pocket. I will say, though, the hockey IQ, other than the coach challenging that goal in the first period for Germany, has been better than I expected, and that's no disrespect to the German team. They're faster than I expected. Like I said, the hockey IQ and execution of the plays and game plans is better than I expected. It's just that they're one step behind, or maybe a couple steps behind, the U.S. Once they're in their zone, it's like they take too long to set up, or they don't know if they're going to dump and chase or just like shoot on net. It's kind of like they have to commit to something here because they're trying a little bit too much, I think, and they might just have to simplify the game a bit. And I know this is the most textbook hockey thing to say, but like just pucks on net, dude, because even when they were throwing and shooting, not the hardest shots in blue line, but just getting pucks through. You could see, like, I don't know what's up with this ice right now, but there's been some bouncing pucks, and they've just kind of been, trickling forward, and the goaltender from the States has either had to bat them away or the defenseman has had to be on them. So maybe a little less dump and chase and more just fire that forward. And if it's clearly going wide, then have somebody chase after and try to just send it back down the boards. But other than that, I've liked the defensive play by the Germans. I think their goaltenders look good thus far. Their PK look good. Look, the Americans are going to win this game. I think we all know that. But so far, so good. Chat said that they think the second game, JK said the second period is really going to open up for the Americans. And I don't necessarily dispute that. I think where we see kind of the floor crumble, fall under the Germans will probably be in the third period. I imagine they, from what I've seen in the first, it seems like they have enough gas to get them through this second period. And when I say gas, I just mean like the speed, the pressure, and the pace that the Americans are playing at and will play out throughout this entire tournament. It seems like Germany has been able to match that at times and keep up with it for most of the first period. I believe, so Gabe Perreault scored that second goal for the United States, assisted by James Hagen, by the way, and Ryan Leonard. Hagen scored the first goal, kind of pushing that puck, digging at it, left side of the German goaltender there after he made the initial save, and that was the goal that that Team Germany actually challenged, and I don't know why. That was assisted by Cole Austin and Gabe Perreault. So Gabe Perreault and James Hagen's 2 points already in this game. What's up, Elma? Good to see you. Come over to YouTube, Elma. What are you doing with your life on Facebook? Anybody who's on Facebook right now watching or Twitter/X, we're literally streaming to those platforms to say, come over to the SotaPod YouTube channel. That is where the party is. That is where the community lies. Let's take a look at our poll question, by the way, guys. How many goals does Germany score? 1 goal, 56%, 2 goals, 25%, 3 goals, 8%, and 4 plus 11%. I'm guessing the Germans, the German fans here voted in that one. I voted one. I can't see them getting two, even after me praising them in the first. Dude, it was disgusting. I don't know if you saw my reaction to it, but I was losing my mind. Beautiful, beautiful shot there. And he's so good, man. He's so good. I know Wild fans are still upset that Charlie Stramo was taken and not Gabe Perreault. But let's take a look at how he's doing this season. So he is playing in his second year of Boston College. 23 points, 7 goals in 16 games. He had a whopping 19 goals and 60 points in 36 games, ladies and gentlemen. Now, lucky for him that he didn't join the Rangers. Lucky for him that he wasn't just one and done. Because he has those numbers where he could have been one and done, right? The fact that he went back is awesome to BC because he's not part of this absolute shit show that is the New York Rangers, right? Hockey voted 1. Nice. Yeah, vote in the poll question if you guys haven't already. Appreciate it. We've got, how many votes have we got? Almost 100 votes now. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Let's try to get to 25 likes on the video as well. That's the like goal. If you guys haven't already, smash that like button. Incentive for you guys to get off Facebook and Twitter and come over to YouTube. If Usyk beats Dubois again, he'll be the first boxer in history to ever be undisputed twice. Is this UFC? I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyways. Yeah, how many shots? Okay, I should have made this the poll question. How many shots did the Americans get? How many shots do the Americans get on? I'm going to say that the Americans get 45 shots on goal. So that's the thing. In this period, I could see another 15. And that's when the German goaltender, he's going to get tired, bro. He's going to get tired. There's a podcast called Pucks on Net, by the way. Yeah, I know it well. Just saying, the Canucks Bay podcast. Yeah, I know it well. No, shout out to Usyk. I think he's going to beat Dubois, dude. I think he's going to beat Dubois. I'm just teasing you. We are in intermission, so we can talk other things as well. I know some people aren't just hockey fans in this live chat. They watch other sports as well, like our boy Sis. Yeah, I think Usyk's going to beat Dubois handedly, to be perfectly honest. German goaltender getting yanked by the third. He's been good, though, in that first period, all things considered. Jesse? That first goal, yeah, maybe he should have hugged the post a little bit more. But again, I had a very low bar, admittedly, for this Germany team coming into this game, and I'm already impressed. Like, they could fall off second and third period, and it's like, okay, that's what I expected. So I'm already impressed. Boys are just warming up. Oh yeah, and it's their first game too. It's their first game, in the tournament, the official tournament, not any of those pre-tournament games. But what was my official? I think my official goal prediction, I believe it's going to be 6-0. I think 6-0, maybe. No, they're not going to pull the netminders. Yeah, I think 6-0, 7-0, definitely realistic as well. Hockey, if you tell me to read this, I almost don't want to read it. Some guy used a Quinn Hughes jersey for the star on the tree. Cool, that's cool. USA not scoring in their first 2 power plays isn't a great start, though. Got to think they won't let up as the States gets more power plays. True. I think once Germany starts getting tired, that's the thing. It's just, for me, it's all about the gas. And I'm not talking the Russian gas. Ooh, I probably should tread lightly with that next sentence too. But it just seems like they still have the speed and they're not dejected yet. And that helps so much on the penalty kill, right? Because they're pressure. And in fairness, the States, I just think, haven't had much power play time together yet to be able to practice those plays. I think the Americans' power play is going to be fine as the tournament continues. I don't think it's an issue just yet. Now, if they whiff on another 1 or 2 in this game or in the next game, then I think we definitely can be a little concerned. 5-2, I said, for USA. Yep. All right. And the puck has dropped for the second period, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to everyone who continued to comment and who's hanging out with us here today for this game. Appreciate you guys. Vote in the poll question, like the video, trying to get to 25 likes on the video. It's interesting because as a hockey fan, I only see stars on top of trees. And a nice left shot by the Americans as they had, 10 10 seconds left on the power play. Oh, I guess they had 30 seconds left on the power play. But they're back to even strength. 19:25 on the clock from the Americans. Get that puck knocked away, and here comes Germany. Germany kind of bumblefucks the puck, not quite entering the Americans' zone. They lose it, and here comes Hagens again. But a nice little picking of the pocket there was Germany. They forced that puck to center ice, and the United States sends that back into the German zone. Nice pressure by the Americans here, forcing the Germans to make a play quickly through the neutral zone, and they get it down the ice, but that's going to be icing for Team Germany. I probably won't check it out, Hockey from Home. I'm very busy, but that is very cool. That is very cool. Yo, 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 what's up, Mateo? Good to see you. Good to see you. And the Germans bringing that one through center. They lose it. Puck trickles up. Germany bring it into the corner of the American zone. They lose it. And here comes Team USA. 2-on-2. Fast through the middle. Drop pass. Oh, and back to center. Shot through the 5-hole and score! Team USA early here. And that's going to be Trevor Connolly, ladies and gentlemen, assisted by Cole Iserman. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I think he does very well. I think he's one of those Swedes who comes right into the league and doesn't have an issue, personally. Floodgates opening if one more goal goes in quick. If there's a goal in the next 5 minutes, 100% agree. He's doing good. He has an assist already. Hockey from Home, he has assist already. Gabe Perreault, Hockey from Home, is a Rangers prospect. And the Americans win the faceoff. Germany making it difficult for them to get a shot in here. Nice job by the defender, flicking that puck up and out of play. And Hockey from Home, James Hagens is 18 years of age. He is undrafted, but he has 20 points in 16 games at Boston College. The Americans in their own zone looking to break out. Dude, he's sick. Sucks he didn't stay here in Minnesota upon committing, or didn't come here to the Gophers after committing, but that's okay. That's okay. Germany through the neutral zone. I mean, hey, they got scored on again, but they're not letting it get to them just yet. Still playing their style. And a nice job, puck bouncing around there. Nice job for Germany, keeping that in the United States zone. Ooh, number 9 from Germany. He's got some moves, bro. Evading a few of the Americans. Back pass to the point. Doesn't stay. And what is this? We playing some soccer up in this? Penalty on the play. Okay, must be on Germany here because LaPlante lost his stick. He was knocked off the puck. Oh, no, and he's going to get the penalty. Okay, so Germany's going on the power play for the first time here, guys. You're the Leafs fan, Hockey from Home. You should know. But, yeah, Hagens, he's probably going to be a top pick. Yeah, exactly. I hate the Leafs more than I love my mother, and I'm Canadian. All right, and here we go, guys. Germany going on the power play for the first time this game. Again, smash that like button if you haven't already. Vote in the poll question. How many goals do you think the Germans get? I only voted for one personally. But I want to hear your guys' opinions. I want to see your guys' opinions. Don't forget to vote in the poll question. Almost 100 votes as well thus far. So appreciate you guys who have been voting and appreciate everyone who's here in the live chat. All right, let's turn our attention back to the game and let's see how the Americans' penalty kill looks here early as we're 30 seconds into this German power play. But yes, hockey. He is a draft eligible pick, and yeah, you know that I cannot stand the Leafs, so I go out of my way not to look at or learn anything really about them. Hockey from home. Nice, nice. Face off won by the Americans. And the Germans end up getting it back and wiring it back in, but Team USA looking to just send that the length of the ice, and they do. And Germany's going to have to reset. Pressure here by the Americans, though, man. They can skate. And that was a dangerous drop pass as the Germans are just trying to get into the American zone, and they do. Nice pass back to the blue line. Right side shot. Fired over the American netminder, but he was tracking that. I cover the Wild, but I'm from British Columbia, Canada, so I bleed blue and green. But I definitely have a rooting interest in the Wild, given that I live in Minnesota and I'm one of the co-founders of this Sota Pod network. Cohen looks good, but in Leafs fashion, they'll trade him again for a D-man at the deadline. I would say that the three teams I keep the most tabs on in the National Hockey League are obviously Canucks, because born in British Columbia, Canada. That's our team. That's my team. Wild, because I've been covering them for the Sota Pod podcast for 6 years now, and now, co-managing and running this network based here in Minnesota. And I also like the Capitals because fucking Mike Green was awesome back in the day, and Ovechkin is the greatest goal scorer of all time. So there you go. And the U.S. wins the faceoff, but man, Germany was quick to pounce on that one and try to regain possession. They were unable to get it clean. 10 seconds on the power play for Germany. They got one last rush, and then 15:23 on the clock. Vancouver Sweet sending Pelika is going to be our Quinn Hughes. Just let me have hope, dude. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to be able to skate like Quinn Hughes. I think he's the greatest skater that I've ever seen. Not north-south fastest. That's Pavel Bure. Yes, Pavel Bure was still quicker than McDavid. Just saying. Relative dominance, okay? Oh, and look at this. Are we going to get another penalty on the Americans? Just when the German power play expires, Team USA takes another penalty. Wow. The Wild will be great when they get out of cap hell. Impressive what they're doing right now. It is. Oh, and it's because it went out of bounds. Oh. Yep. Delay of game. Zeev Buium, Wild prospect. So he's going off. So Zeev Buium is the one who hit it, but they gave the penalty to Terrence. IIHF reffing, ladies and gentlemen. IIHF reffing. You don't know what the hell is going on. Second power play here for Germany, and they shoot and score! Germany scoring their first goal of the tournament, ladies and gentlemen. And they entered that left side, and what a shot! What a shot! They cut the lead to 3-1. Damn. I mean, I voted one in the poll question, but I really didn't think Germany was going to score in this game. And look at that. Look at that. If my Habs can't win the cup, I want Flower to get one more. Fair, no shit at Quinn. He's probably my favorite D-man in the league. Dude, even if I wasn't a Canucks fan, like when I watched him play for Michigan, and I was like, I've never seen a guy skate like this since Dennis Savard. Wish he'd throw a mean hipper once in a while. He's just too small. That's the thing. It's like, people here in Minnesota say the same thing about Spurgeon. I wish he'd throw a hit every now and then, but then he just ends up bouncing off the player and hurting himself. And it's like, okay, yeah, never mind. Just do your thing. Early wake-up call for the U.S. Stop taking stupid penalties. No, like I said, Canucks fan or no Canucks fan, it doesn't matter. I'm a Quinn Hughes fan at the end of the day, too. Like, he's for me, my favorite position in hockey is defense. And skating for me is the most, is what's so beautiful about this game, right? Obviously, skating and fighting, but Quinn Hughes ain't going to drop the mitts, all right? Everybody hates Matt Rempe except for me. Reeves, Rempe, Quinn Hughes, my favorite 3 players in the league right now. Sue me. 14:41 seconds on the clock. And the NHL is not even the best league. Let's be honest. The LNAH is the best league to watch. I should clarify. Nice job by the Americans. Left side. 14:31 on the clock. Gabe Perreault goes for a skate. Able to keep this puck in despite being checked by the Germans. Germans doing a good job pressuring the Americans, and Germany forcing the Americans out of their zone. Yeah, everyone crying, man. It's fucking hockey. It's fucking hockey. It's not his fault. He's taller than everybody in the league. So when he goes for a hit, his shoulder is just gonna or elbow is just gonna hit your face because you're just too short. That's not his fault. Hudson, baby, the next great one. I mean, he trains at a Muay Thai gym with Jake Peacock and the Canadian Muay Thai champion, not DJ Jerome, but his brother, who DJ Jerome's actually a hockey player, funny enough, but his brother, who Jay just interviewed. So him going elbow first doesn't surprise me, Patty the Fatty. He trains Muay Thai in the offseason. 13:55 on the clock. He's out of that same Calgary Muay Thai gym as Jake Peacock, which is pretty cool. And the Americans keeping that pressure on. There was a nice battle there in the neutral zone by both teams, and the puck's going to trickle into the American zone, but looks like we're going to have icing. Except that time was the forearm, not the shoulder. Again, everyone just needs to grow, man. It's not his fault. He's taller than everybody. Yeah, everyone crying, man. It's disgusting. The NHL is turning into the NBA. It's disgusting. 13:40 on the clock. That's why the LNAH. It's the greatest league on the planet. I'm fine with most of his hits, but launching off your feet with a forearm is bush. I should stop defending the hit. It was a bad hit. But I will defend him until I die, because all these people here basically just should watch Ringette. Honestly, they'd probably, Ringette is probably too hardcore for these NHL fans these days. And we're gonna have another whistle in the offensive zone here for the Americans, and it looks like maybe a high stick on Zeev Buium. Let's check out the replay. Oh, we're not even gonna have a replay. That's how someone that is 5'6" throws a hit, not someone 6'6". Man, the NHL, like I said, it's basically the NBA at this point. And fans crying, oh, why is he even allowed to play in the league? Oh, man. Again, big shout to everybody in the live chat here. We're going to a commercial break. The Americans leading by 2. Could have been leading by 3. They whiffed on one big shot in the first, or one opportunity in the first period, but came out strong in the second, scored a quick one. And then, kind of a silly, or 2 silly back-to-back penalties there. Still find it odd that, though, Zeev Buium was the one who knocked the stick up and out of play for the delay of game call, that he didn't serve that penalty. But regardless, it looked like, he was like holding his nose, and the ref did raise his arm. So I think that the U.S. are going to be on the power play here. Excuse me. Yeah, here it is. Germany player in the box. High stick. Oh, shoulder check. Little shoulder check. And you know what, Zeev, he saw. I will say this. The Americans, they're playing hockey right now, or they're selling penalties right now like a soccer team. All right? Because though both the penalties valid, the Americans, they launched their neck back a little bit, and let's just call it how we see it. They sold those ones, but hey, you got to leave no doubt, right? IIHF refs, you got to leave no doubt. I don't blame them. I'm just pointing it out. And Germany clears this puck. United States back on the power play. Let's see if they can capitalize here. 12:44 on the clock. NHL Network, yes. But on my shitty old iPad, so I'm probably like 30 seconds behind you guys still. Americans at center. Buyum, back to right side, back to Buyum. Hagen's on the right side again, back to Zeev Buyum. Buyum gets it across, left side. Cross-ice pass, a beautiful save by Germany. Unbelievable save. He wasn't able to cover it up, but they send that the length of the ice. Man, this German goaltender, he's been on point. He has been on point. To be fair, the IIHF has done that to themselves and make it too soft. Now flopping works in hockey. No, 100%. The only time it doesn't work is when it's Olympics. And a shot by the Americans, another save, because the IOC, I swear, is like a gun to the IIHF, and they go, we're playing real hockey here, boys. It's the same place where you find your NHL streams, Jesse. I can't really say it on YouTube, brother, but you're a smart guy. I know you know where it is. You're a smart guy. You're a hockey fan, Jesse, so I know you know what I'm talking about. The totally legal place where you watch your NHL streams, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, it's there as well. You're a smart guy. You can figure it out. And another clearing by Germany. Wow, good penalty kill by Germany. Good penalty kill by Germany. No, but I do agree. That's the one knock on the World Juniors. Best tournament in all of sports, and it's not even close. But yeah, the reffing is... that's why I grew my hair out, so I could pull some out for this tournament, right? And a nice shot through traffic by Germany, but saved by Team USA. And they break out again, left side. Drop pass, shot, and a nice save by Germany. Challenging that one. He's pretty far out of his crease. You know what? Here, Jesse, read chat. Oh! And Germany! Another goal! That happened so fast! Was that... Oh my God, it is a 3-2 game. Holy shit. Dude, look at this, Is this offside? This might be offside. I mean, I would challenge this from the Americans. So the Germany was going for a change. So literally they're changing as he crossed the blue line. One skate was on the ice, but the puck was on the line. So that's still okay. Did it cross the line with his skate still on the ice? They're going to challenge this one. They have to. But what a snipe. What a snipe. Germany's buzzing. Somebody get him a bigger mitt. Here, Jesse, this isn't going to take you exactly where you need to go. But there is a hockey tab, okay? Again, I can't talk about it much more than that. So I don't want YouTube to ding this channel. But here, you guys can do the rest. What's up, No Name? Good to see you. It's on NHL Network and TSN, dude. Terrible power play costing them. Better wake up soon. If you flopped when I played AAA, you were just asking to be targeted by some high schooler with raging hormones. Dude, and if you flopped in like BCHL or WHL, it's the same thing too. Yeah, Jesse, you should be able to find it. Go there and you should be able to find it. You're the man, dude. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button on this video as well and follow along. Or this live stream, I should say. We're trying to get to 25 likes, and god damn, the Germans just made this interesting. 3-2 for the Americans. Well, we'll see. It's a coach's challenge right now. That was very, very close. I was waiting for Sean's jokes. Sean, I was saying earlier, I don't know if you're watching, I was like, man, I know the Russians got their gas, and then I was like, oh wait, I'm just going to stop while I'm ahead. That's off. Let's see. It's close. Oh, dude, I think that's offside. That skate was still on the ice. That was close, though. So obviously, like, not knocking the German team there. That was a hell of a play and a hell of a shot. It sucks for that young man that he's going to get that goal called off because it was a beautiful one, But yeah, this is going to go back to a 3-1 game. I mean, they must be looking to see if the blade is like off by like a fucking millimeter, right? Because from this camera angle, it's offside. That's what you get for using the door like a clown. I don't even think they saw him have the puck. All right, we're still awaiting the result of this challenge. But like I said, got to imagine this one's gonna get called off. Let's check on the poll question here, guys. 81 votes. Appreciate you guys. How many goals do the Germans score? 1, 56%, 2, 23%, 3, 9%, and 4 plus 12%. Hey, shout out to the German fam who are who are voting in this poll question. Guys, if you haven't liked the video yet, please do so. We only have 11 likes on this stream and 20 plus people watching. We're trying to get to 25 likes on the video, so if you haven't already, please like the stream. By the way, we're going to be live for the next 2 games here today. So join us for those. Yeah, why is this taking so long, bro? Why is this taking so long? Whole program I played for had a rule against opening the door for Pee-wee and above. Dude, that's based, to be perfectly honest. I love that. I just love that, like, you're also a hockey guy, Patty the Fatty. For those who don't know, Patty the Fatty, he's a mod and a very valued community member on my second channel, the City Life Project. So we're usually talking fights. We're usually talking boxing, MMA, Muay Thai. It's cool to be nerding out over hockey here. And you can see, like, just on my face, this is the greatest tournament in sports, dude. As much as I love the K1 World Max and Grand Prix, I'd still take World Junior Hockey over all of those one-night tournaments. Even if Pride did a one-night Grand Prix Horizon, I would still pick World Juniors over it. No parents in the locker room trying to tie in skates, a squirt, and up. Damn. I like that. Builds character. It's a goal? Call on the ice stays? Dude, that skate must have just barely been off of the ice. And Germany's going to get a power play because the failed challenge by the Americans. You've got to be kidding me. Bro, if the Americans lose this game, then like bet the house on Finland, because we're just having some whack-ass juju here today. Oh my God. If the Americans lose to Germany, I'm betting the house on Finland, dude. Because there's some weird juju here in Ontario. What? The thing is, like, they must have been like zooming in on it, right? Because from every angle that we saw, it looked like offside. They must have seen that, like, that skate was like a fucking millimeter, not even a centimeter, not even an inch, a millimeter off the ice. That explains why it took so long. Yep, they wanted to make sure. And there you go, Germany on the power play. Enhance. Just whoop, 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 whoop. All right, we're back at it, ladies and gentlemen. 10:30 on the clock. And with these challenges, the next game is going to start a little bit later. And Germany back on the power play. They look good on their last one. Germany on the right side, and they got some friggin' momentum right now. And they're moving the puck well here on the power play, and a shot from the blue line. Just missed the mark. Germany still has it. 2-on-2. The Americans just trying to get possession to whack this out, but Germany holding the line. And Team USA comes out. 2-on-1. 2-on-1. Team USA. Nice pass, but unable to control it. Where are the Americans? And here come the Germans. Up the left side. Good defense by the Americans, but Germany's going to try to reset. Right side of the blue line by Germany. Little fake shot. Shot from center, and a nice save by the American goaltender, but Germany lost the puck, and here comes the Americans. Oh, backhand forehand up against the goaltender, and what a save by Germany. What a save by Germany. Oliver Moore, ladies and gentlemen, with that. Your Minnesota Golden Gopher. We had the pleasure of interviewing him on the channel, so go check that video out after this game. A couple times, actually. Holy crap, Ollie's quick, man. And Brody Zemer with a nice clear for the Americans, another Gopher. We actually interviewed all 3 Gophers who were invited to camp. Matthew Wood didn't make Team Canada, but the other 2 Americans, in Zemer and Oliver, they made the team. They made the team, which is cool that they're representing the Minnesota Golden Gophers here, as the Gophers are always well represented on Team USA. US coming up that left side. And Perot with the shot. Nice save by Germany. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I'm a freak, and I don't even think advisors should be mandatory, but I don't hate them being mandatory. Cages, that's a whole other story. But my position with the neck guards and visors is the same. It's like I'm not lobbying for them, but I'm not arguing against them. But full cages, it's drives me nuts. Oh, and a shot from the blue line by Germany, and that's off. It's a mark. 7:50 on the clock. Seems the generation that had it implemented are just doing the equivalent of cage hang, but with neck guards, it makes it appear pretty useless. For the juniors, I don't mind it. I mean, keep the kids as safe as possible, and then when you're adult, you can make your own decision. And I feel the same way about visors in the National Hockey League, but hey, there's only a few grandfathered in remaining. I think Ryan O'Reilly, Reeves, and I'm missing one other, but still. Oh, a nice left shot by the Americans. Man, they just gained the zone with so much speed if they're not being challenged in the neutral zone. Now they're setting up here. 7 minutes on the clock. 24 shots to 14 for Team USA. But still, I thought they'd be in the 30s at this point. And a nice save by Germany. And it looks like it might have hit him right. I thought it hit him in the neck there. But no, it was a high save there. And we got a little brouhaha. Some pushing and shoving in front of the German netminder. We're going to have a face-off to the right of the German netminder right after this TV timeout. What a game, guys. Well, I guess if you're a full-blooded American watching this game, you're probably a little concerned right now, and I do not blame you. This game is not going the way that I predicted. I'm looking at my phone right now to see my partner in crime here on the Sota Pod, the State of Hoppy himself. He's probably going to text me with a good old Rickyism quote. I fucking told us so, because he told me that this game was not going to be as easy as I was making it out to be last night. Half cut on the vino. When I played the neck guards, were so hot and offered fuck all for protection. I had a coach that once said, "Why wear a fucking cage so I can get a double minor?" Dude, in Junior B in British Columbia, Canada, they made it so all Junior B players have to wear a cage, and they did that because they thought it would diminish dental from the league, like dental insurance and just bills that they had to pay, and penalty minutes, or just injuries, not penalty minutes. But penalty minutes went up and injuries went up because more of the players just were more dirty and fought more as a result. Or I cannot, get a double minor. But no, when I worked in the league in Junior B, it was the first year they implemented cages as a mandatory, and penalty minutes skyrocketed and injuries went up too. And I'm pretty sure dental, because of high sticks, actually cost the league just as much. So it was an interesting case. Funny enough, the team I worked with was the ones who were lobbying for them. So I couldn't really on the broadcast voice my disagreement, because they probably wouldn't pay me for those games, because I worked with the Junior B team for a while and did commentary. 6 minutes and 26 on the clock here, and a great job by Germany. Again, separating the Americans from the puck in the German zone. But here come the Americans right back at it. Tried to send a pass through the neutral zone, but that puck bouncing around. And no whistle, as the German goaltender probably thought he had that one, but it trickled behind the net, and Germany's going to send that the length of the ice, and that's going to be icing. But I love this. I love this. Wear a fucking case so I can not get a double minor. So who am I missing in the National Hockey League who's grandfathered in? I know it's Reeves, Ryan O'Reilly. I don't think Matt Martin's even playing anymore. I know I'm missing somebody. And the Americans have it. Shot at center and goal! There we go, ladies and gentlemen. And another goal by Haggins. Man, he's had a game. Jamie Benn. Yes. That's the other one. He's from Vancouver Island. And you know what's even funnier, Patty the Fatty? The junior B team I worked in, or I worked for, he played for that team before going junior A. Him and Jordy. You can't leave an American open in the slot there. You cannot leave an American open in the slot there. And Haggins was a free for another one. I know overall the Americans haven't played the best game here thus far, but we got a whole period of hockey left. They're still up. And James Haggins has been on fire, ladies and gentlemen. So he scored the first goal. He assisted on the second. And here he is with his second goal of the game. Guys, smash that like button if you haven't already. Smash that like button. Hit me up with the US emojis in the live chat. Any German viewers, hit me up with the German emojis as well. Let me see who you're supporting here today. I imagine most of you guys, since most of the subs to the Sota Pod are American, I'm guessing most of you rooting for Team USA, but I want to know. 5 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. And here's a little momentum for the Americans as they send another puck to the side of the netminder, and a nice job by Germany for covering that one up. We're going to have another face-off in the German zone. We're going to go to commercial break here, guys. Wow. I mean, like I said, I obviously up against the Germans, rooting for the States, half American, living in the States here. I mean, shout out to the Miracle team and our friends Waggle Golf, by the way, who just dropped the Miracle line prior to the World Juniors here. Look, they ain't paying me to say this, but they are a friend of the channel. They support and sponsor Fellowship of the Rink and some of our other live streams. So I'm going to show them some love here. They keep us here at the City Life Project and the Sota Pod looking fly as hell, fresh as fuck. Whether you're a golfer, whether you're a hockey fan, whether you just need some business casual clothing or some of the coolest hats on the planet, go to getyourwaggle.com. Use promo code SP10 for 10% off your order. Shout out to our friends at Waggle Golf, supporting Team USA every single World Junior and International hockey season. Hell, even the high school hockey tournament here in Minnesota. There you go. Another quotable from him happened after one of our stars scored his 7th goal in a blowout. You ever seen a condom trick? He gave him the strongest look and said 9-inch goal. A condom trick is 9 goals.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Dude, your hockey coach sounded awesome, man. I love that. All right, we're back at it here, ladies and gentlemen. The Americans have it left side. Good job. Skating across the blue line. Germany with some good defense separating the man from his puck. I just think US there a little too fancy with those moves. Maybe doing a little too much here, but a backhand pass and nobody there at center. Germany doing a good job corralling that shooting lane, but they're leaving some guys open outside the circle. Germany retrieves the puck behind the net. They send it up the boards. Americans get it back at the blue line. Left side, circle shot. Nice save by Germany. They can't get this puck out in some heavy legs now. Oh, another huge pad save by Germany. Cross crease. Are you kidding me? Who is this goalie? Bogosian. Right. I thought there was a wild player, but I was like, Reeves isn't on the team anymore. And another shot and a rebound by the American, followed by a third. And the German mask fell off there. Who is this goaltender, bro? Who is this German goaltender? Pertuk? Bro. Holy shit, 3 huge saves by Nico Pertuk. 19 years of age, undrafted, playing in the DEL second division. Has not even played one game with the big club here. Has not even played one big game with the big club yet. But he had what the fuck? 90, I think Hockey DB got this one on. Apparently has a 99 save percentage in 17 games. But yeah, I don't think that's right. Hovering around probably like 92, 93, I imagine. But anyways, damn, man, he's really showed well here in this one. Yo, what's up, Hank? USA. Man, Germany's giving them a run for their fucking money. Wait, he pulled his helmet off. Well, I guess one of the straps went, that's why. All right, we're back at it. 3 minutes and 45 in the second period, ladies and gentlemen. And again, the Americans are up by 2, but they should be up more. In the bullying their way into the neutral zone was Team Germany, but the States get the puck back. And that's going to be offside. Damn, dude. I mean, I did not expect the Germans to give the Americans this much of an issue here, to be perfectly honest. 32 shots the American, 15 for the Germans. 3 minutes and 34 seconds on the clock. No, 3 periods. And the Germans win the faceoffs again, man. They must be leading the faceoff dot 2 here. USA brings it into the zone. Nice pass on the right side, but unable to get a shot off. He skated over that pass just a little bit, but picking his pocket in front of the net was the Americans, and a shot goes behind the net, bouncing in front of some bodies in front. In the corner, USA, left side. Drop pass. Germany's on it. Man, Germany may not be able to set up with ease in the American zone, but their defense has been amazing this game thus far. USA's Soasa Global Sports, that's 100%. Okay, sure. I disagree wholeheartedly. They won this fucking tournament last year and dominated. And I would argue are just under Canada, if not on par with them right now internationally. But Germany, they're playing really good defense, and they're just not giving up, and they have gas left in the tank. Germany with it, shot on net, nice save by Augustine. And a nice pass to the American, but he bumblefucked that one. It's crazy. This is Ontario, bro. The ice, I'm not blaming the ice for the Americans not dominating this game. Like both teams have not had the best passes because the pucks have just been bouncing around, and a nice shot from the right side by Germany, and an even nicer glove save by Augustine, which is absolutely insane, brother, which is absolutely insane. It's the fact that the Americans don't watch this tournament. It blows my mind. It blows my mind. Because this is the greatest tournament in sports. Better than any one-night kickboxing tournament. Better than the Stanley Cup. Better than, any Frozen Four or anything. This is the greatest tournament in sports. It's just, man, these kids, they go balls to the wall. I mean, obviously Olympics there's more on the line for the country. But there's something so special about this tournament, man. It's the greatest tournament in sports. 1 minute and 53 seconds on the clock. And America, great job at winning that battle. Deep in the corner. Right side, back to the blue line. Shot from the blue line. That doesn't get through. Trickling around the boards. 1 minute and 41 seconds on the clock. Fighting for it in the corner. Yeah, it's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane, dude. Especially when you send some of the top college kids out there. It blows my fucking mind. And a nice shot from the blue line. And backhand score! Let's go with 1 minute. Pretty much 1 minute on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Germany's netminder's been good, but he has been giving up rebounds, and I don't blame him for that. That's what the Americans have to do. Stay in front of the crease and get those rebounds. Beautiful backhand goal. Who was that one from? And that's from Brandon Sobota. His first goal of the tournament, assisted by Joey Willis and Paul Fisher. So first point in the tournament for all three of those guys. See, it was a nice initial right pad save by the netminder. I think he thought he kicked that one out a little bit more than he did. Oh, and he almost got it with that stick as well. USA. Yeah, I've watched pretty much all his videos. The Counter-Strike shit is my jam, dude, because I used to gamble on Counter-Strike, so. His logic was hat trick, 3 goals, sock trick, 6 goals. So what comes in threes? Condoms. That's hilarious. Also, speaking of Waggle, their misses cashed in that. Oh, the misses cashed in the SP10 for Christmas present. Moonshot and moose hat shirt acquired. Let's go.
That shit beautiful.
The moose hat is one of my favorites, and the turkey hat's good too. USA, USA. Yeah, we got the Miracle hat on. We got the USA THPN shirt on. This is my favorite USA jersey, by the way, the one that they're sporting right now with the basically like the Miracle on Ice jersey. That's my favorite one. That's my favorite one, dude. 1 minute on the clock, 5-2 for Team USA. And here's the momentum is back with 55 seconds on the clock. There's a shot from the blue line, doesn't hit its mark to the right of the German netminder. I'm interested to see if Germany runs out of gas in this third round or if their netminder runs out of gas. Because 35 shots, I thought at least 40 going into the third period. They're getting close. But Germany still bullying their way into the offensive zone. And a backhand, but that didn't land on its mark. 30 seconds on the clock, and here come the Americans for one final stretch. Is this UFC, Hank? That is the question. Is this UFC? And the Americans back to the slot. Shot. And a goal by Gabe Perreault with just a few seconds left. There it is. There it is. It took the Americans a little while to get going. Gabe Perreault with, I believe, his third or fourth point of the game thus far. Gabe Perreault assisted by Cole Hudson and James Hagen. Man, Perreault and Hagens have been great together thus far. So Hagens, let's count these up. Actually, no, we'll count these up here in the break. But another great showing by Gabriel Perreault, ladies and gentlemen. Still insane, but I'm happy that he didn't join the Rangers this year and that he stayed in college for yet another year, because usually you see 60-point college players, especially forwards, and they're one and done, baby. They're one and done. But no, it was good to see him stay in college. And holy fuck, the Rangers need something going into next season. He's going to be that shiny new toy. Is this UFC? 10 seconds on the clock here. Germany clearing the puck. Do they have one more shot in them? And it doesn't look that way as the Americans force the play back into the German zone. 3-2-1, and that is it for the second period. What a crazy period, ladies and gentlemen. What a crazy period. Holy crap. All right, let's go over this second period. I'll bring up the box score on screen because that shit was wild, ladies and gentlemen. Not weird, wild for all those Minnesota fans watching. Again, smash that like button if you haven't already, guys. Let's try to get this video to 25 likes. How many goals, as we look at the poll question, how many goals does Germany score? Well, they have 2 now, but 1 leads with 53%, 2, 26%, 9% say 3, and 12% say 4. Plus, if you haven't already, vote in the poll question. The U.S. is smart and never messes with something great, unlike the Canadians. Yeah, man. As much as I love Team Canada, Hockey Canada can get fucked right now. The organization that oversees Canadian hockey. Americans woke up finally. Sleeping Dragons. I did call 4 U.S. goals in the second, to be fair. I didn't think Germany would score 2. You did, to be fair, but to be fair, right back at you with 2 minutes left. Did you really think they were going to get 2 more? I certainly didn't. Look, 6-2 the United States. I think they probably score 2-3 more at this point. I honestly thought it would, based off how the first period went, I thought it was going to be a 6-0 American win. Germany scoring 2, was not on my radar either. But like overall, I know this is nearing blowout status. I'm still impressed with Germany, man. And I'm pretty sure, are they doing better? Okay, 19-25s in the faceoff. There had to be a point in that second period, and I didn't check, so that's on me, where Germany was leading, but that's too close for comfort if you're the United States. That's way too close for comfort. Shoot, even the shots. I know 36, the States are starting to run away with it a little bit, but even the shots, man, like, I'll eat crow. I underestimated the Germans in this one. I thought the U.S. were absolutely going to run through them like teams run through Switzerland. Now, Switzerland, fun team to watch because they kind of go all gas, no brakes. They're like, fuck defense. We're just going to try to keep up skating with you. And, even when they play Canada and Canada beats them like 12-2 or 12-3 or 12-4, that's just the thing. Switzerland still scores and they're still fun offensively. Germany, I would say, is the opposite. Man. Their defense and just how they play defense is really good. It's just the Americans are 1, 2, 3 steps ahead of them as far as like the offensive tier, right? That shit got so many underage people into gambling. Yep. Somewhere off in the distance, Micheletti is having an aneurysm. Dude, I imagine if you just look on Twitter, you can literally follow his live aneurysm with the tweets. Canada's team, not the U.S. I should have taken the U.S. to win the period after that challenge goal stood. They were plus 180. No way. Dude, what? That's free money. That's free money. Tabernac. Hagen's kid might be a problem one day. Yeah, because he's, I looked it up earlier. He's undrafted right now. Now, I know we should never just judge a player fully by their World Junior performance because, I mean, look at Olli Juolevi for Finland, right? I say that as a Canucks fan, but 20 points in 16 games at Boston College as a freshman right now, dude, he's going to go in the first round. He's looking sweet. Don't stop believing. Is that your guys' goal song? Sorry, I have the volume on solo. If so, that's a great goal song. Canada, since the what was the one? God, why am I blanking? Canada's best goal song. I'll find it. Oh, hey baby, ooh, I wanna know, would you be my girl? That was the best World Junior goal song ever. Because Canada destroyed the competition, man. They sliced through everyone like butter. Unfortunately, it was that piece of fucking shit team that aren't all now being charged for disgusting crimes. Thank you, Hockey Canada. But in the moment, that was some of the best international hockey from a Canadian's perspective that I've ever seen. And so that song is now both in a special place in my heart and also makes me puke. It's tough being a Canadian hockey fan when your governing body is full of absolute disgusting humans. Not every game this weekend because combat sports, but I'm going to be streaming as much as I can. I have to sit down later today, Mateo, and just like write out my schedule because I actually have to work tomorrow. And there's some fights this weekend that I want to cover. But I'm going to try to stream a lot. Hockey from Home was asking my schedule too. I don't even know yet. I just like woke up today and just started going, like set up the stream. So I will get a schedule up tonight, both for City Life and for the Sota Pod. But I'm going to try to do all the big games. Like as much as I would do just like Kazakhstan versus Austria level games, I might have to skip those. But aiming to do all the big ones, and we'll be live for the next 2 today as well. Hey, babe. Ooh. Ah, yeah, such a great song. Thank you to whoever liked the stream on Facebook, by the way. Shout to Linz Marie. Don't forget to come over to YouTube and smash the like button over here as well. We're trying to get to 25 likes on the video. All right, let's bring up the box score on the other side, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a quick break here. Do we know why the UFC has a mini off season? I think just so that everyone can take a break. I mean, even the NHL stops for like 2 weeks, I think, and they have a roster freeze too, right? If Haggins doesn't go number 1, someone should be fired. Dude, he's good. He's damn good. And it's, you know what's crazy, Cody Hunt? McKenna can't even be drafted till 2027. He just turned 17. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? Sorry, it wasn't for any schedule, more like drinking purposes at TR's or any brewery. Yeah, my car's done again, so I don't even think I'm able to leave the house, unfortunately. So yeah, and also I'd be probably streaming every game if I'm not. So I'm probably not able to hang out for a little while, Mateo, unfortunately. It's crunch time here, baby. It's crunch time. To enjoy a holiday break. But I'll let you know as soon as I'm free. But yeah, these next 2 weeks are going to be fucking crazy, man. With like Ryzen, with all the combat sports. People think that there's no combat sports when the UFC is done. Those people are absolute idiots. There's so much combat sports that I need to cover and also cover World Juniors. So like, I don't even think I'm going to sleep for the next 2 weeks, to be perfectly honest. T's and P's to the Subaru. Dude, that fucking thing. I'm like awaiting a phone call to tell me if I should just scrap the thing or if it's just a little quick fix, but we'll see. It made it there. Somehow, some way to my mechanic. So we'll see. But that's least of my concerns. My concern here is that Canada beats Finland. That's my only concern here today. But I'll definitely let you know, Mateo, because we need to go for beers sometime, or even you need to come and drink this barrel age that's no longer in my cellar, but it's hiding in a dark tote under my bed. UFC's using these 2 weeks to manipulate the markets to launder money into Power Slap. Do they need to launder money into Power Slap though, or is just the Fertitas funding it? Give it to a lesbian and it'll fix itself. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. All right. We're going to take a look at the box score and review this game up to this point on the other side. Guys, let me know. Wait, is anybody else seeing this commercial right now? Do they know who's watching? If you guys are watching on NHL Network right now, hit me up with the pill emoji in the live chat to know if you're watching this. You sure you care about Canada? You're cheering pretty hard for the Americans. I am cheering for the Americans because I have some money on them, but I'd rather lose my money and Canada win. But we're going 2 for 2 this year, Mateo, because last year I did the same thing and it was like, okay, I wasn't as upset that Canada lost. Actually, you know what? Fuck that. I was so mad Canada lost in the quarters, but yeah. All sorts of revenue streams. Yeah, I don't think they're laundering money, Hank. I don't think hit me up with the citation. Hit me up with a citation. He's rooting for Canada's team either way. Yeah, I'm rooting for, over the Germans, I'm rooting for the States. I think the United States is going to win the tournament again. But mind you, I haven't seen Finland play yet. Sweden looked damn good today. They looked better than I thought they would as well. But keep the comments coming. We gotta run to commercial here, guys. We gotta say what's up to our friends at 9 Mile Brewing out of Bloomington, Minnesota. Unbelievable brewery, unbelievable people. Man, it's so much fun. They host a lot of game nights, trivia, crokinole tournaments, as well as cribbage. They have amazing THC seltzers. They have amazing sours. They have some amazing dark beers. And if you guys were able to catch our flight series, every fall they go ham with their Oktoberfest. I know we are past that now, but whatever your style, man, hit up Bloomington, hit up 9 Mile Brewing. They are great. And it's just such a cool tap room as well. So here's a quick word from them. Then we'll be back on the other side to review everything from these first 2 periods, and especially that crazy second period here on the Sota Pod. Smash that like button and subscribe, and we'll be right back after this quick break. right, and we are back live here on the SotaPod YouTube channel for more World Junior Championship coverage, ladies and gentlemen. Opening day for the official tournament right now. Shout out to all you amazing beauties, as Hank would say. What beauties? What beauties? And hockey fanatics who watch the pre-tournament games, if you could even watch the pre-tournament games, you guys are the real MVPs. Let's take a look at, speaking of MVPs, man, James Haggins, he's going to be the MVP of this game, I imagine. Him and even though I don't think that they probably can't give it to the German goaltender, but like so far, he's been awesome. I know 6 goals have been scored against him. I personally have been most impressed with James Haggins and the German goaltender in this game thus far. Obviously, Gabe Perreault was going to work his magic. Gabe Perreault, one of the best players in this entire tournament. No joke. He is. He's one of the best players in this entire tournament, man. You put 60 points up in your goddamn junior season or rookie season. I don't know what you guys fucking call it in college. Junior/rookie season in college. You put up 60 points, dude. Insanity. Anyways. Let's take a look at the box score here. First goal of the game by James Haggins, assisted by Cole Houston, and Gabe Perreault. Hudson, what am I saying here? Houston, jeez. Second goal by Gabe Perreault, assisted by James Haggins and Ryan Leonard. Third goal scored by Trevor Connolly, assisted by Cole Eiserman. Cole Eiserman, very sick player as well. And then Germany scored their first one on the power play. Shout out to Julius Sumpf, assisted by Edwin Troutman. And then Germany scores again. David Lewandowski. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Where does he play? Seed draft. Okay, he's 17. He's 17. Damn. So wow, he's good, man. Holy shit. He's good. I mean, for a German prospect anyways. 15 points and 7 goals as a 17-year-old in the WHL. And he's also played 7 games pro for the DEL this year, where he didn't get any. I think so he started off the season in the DEL, which is the top German league, didn't score in 7 games, and so elected to come over to the WHL. I'm pretty sure he was drafted in their international draft and has actually looked very, very good. And again, Europeans as 17-year-olds coming into the dub, it's a hard fucking junior league to play in. So that's actually really, really nice. I mean, projected to get anywhere between 40 and 45 points this year in the dub, and in international play last year, always put up good points as well. In the U18s, put up 7 points in 5 games. And then that was in the that was in the World Junior 18 first division, I guess, U18 first division. So he didn't play the top teams there, but in the official U18s, put up 3 goals and 9 points in 15 U18 games last year. So actually not a bad player at all. Keep your eye on number 11 for the Germans. James Hagen, again, scoring the 4th one for the United States. Surprise, surprise, assisted by Gabriel Perreault. Brandon Sabata scoring his first one for the Americans and his first point. And actually everybody involved in this one got their first point in this tournament in this game. Assisted by Joey Willis and Paul Fisher, and Gabe Perreault scoring right at the buzzer. Few seconds left in the game, assisted by Cole Hudson and James Haggins again. So really, really good night for that line, and I imagine that they're going to be one of the juggernaut lines throughout this tournament for the Americans. So we'll bring the actual scores back on screen here, guys. But yeah, that's just going through what we saw thus far in this game. This college bowl game has been as scrappy as a hockey game. What college bowl game? Because I know it's a college football playoffs now, right? Germany doesn't have a Mortis Sider as sleeper this season. I don't think so. Because I did like some preliminary research before the tournament, and like Not as much as I did last year. I'm not going to lie, guys. I'll probably, upon watching pretty much everyone play today, I mean, I'll dive into the roster a little bit more. But no, there's not like a clear standout from what I looked up preliminarily. Yeah, I've watched both of them. I do not believe he's laundering money in that. Pitt and Toledo player Reagan just got tossed. As much as I love ITP, like I wouldn't consider that a source, right? You know what I mean? Like he does his research, he makes really good videos, but I'm talking like, would you use ITP in like an essay? You know what I mean? Like let's be realistic here. Let's cite our sources if we're gonna make accusations like that, right? But shout out to ITP if you guys are into MMA. In the Pocket, both his live streaming channel and his clips channel are great, by the way, guys. OG MMA YouTuber, and I believe he's Canadian as well. Pitt versus Toledo player name. Oh yeah, Reagan. I just named that. Ironic ass name. All right, third period about to begin. Oh, third period just begun, by the way. 10 seconds. Puck has dropped. Let's go. And Germany comes away with the puck in their zone. They're breaking out here. Nice cross-ice pass. Oh, and he wasn't able to stay on side. That would have been nasty if he was able to stay on side. Yeah, I think the show is just a failure given Dana's desperate and hiring OF girls. Oh, yeah, it's definitely a failure. It's definitely a failure. It was not like the tough boom, unfortunately. 1940 on the clock. However, it doesn't seem like they had to invest that much in it, Hank. So maybe they break even by the end of the day. Yeah, I mean, no one believes what he says. But anyways, we're going to keep the focus on this game, Hank. This isn't a MMA stream, but I appreciate the comments as always. During the breaks, happy to yap about anything, but we're going to turn our attention back to the game now that we are 19:25 on the clock in this third period. Not that I believe the Americans are going to blow this lead. But also, for those who don't watch a lot of hockey, keep your eyes on Zeev Buium as well. An unbelievable skater. And I cannot believe that the Wild were able to draft him last year. Thank you, Philadelphia, for giving us Zeev Buium. 19:25 on the clock. I don't even know why people care if he is laundering. USA. 19:17 on the clock. The Americans through center, left side, losing it to the Germans. You know what, man? Down 6-2. The Germans aren't dejected just yet. Now, I know we're 1 minute into this period, and a couple goals could change that. But, man, I've watched enough of these tournaments to see, like, the lower tier teams in Germany in the United States zone battling for it in the corner, 2-on-2. I've seen enough of these lower tier teams just be completely dejected going into the third, playing, the juggernaut teams. And so far, so good for this team, Germany. Still playing with that same pace, that tenacity. Nice cross-ice pass. Here's that one that they were offside with just earlier ago. But they lose the puck behind the net, and here comes the Americans. Nice tight checking in center by Germany. And they force that puck back the other way. They dump it in. No one going for a change, though. Forecheck here by the team Germany. The States gets that puck. Left side. They don't have momentum coming through the neutral zone. They dump that puck in, and the Americans are going to get a change. 17:55. By the way, for everybody watching on Twitter, come over to YouTube. What are you doing with your life if you're on Twitter? Come over to YouTube. Join our community here. Germany with a right shot, and a bouncing puck misses the left side. Misses the man on the left, and that bounces just over his stick. That would have been a beautiful opportunity for Germany. Germany battling on the left side. think the American thought he got tripped up there, but that was just a battle. Germany pushes that puck into the American zone and retrieved by the U.S. Centering pass off the skate, and Germany right back at it. If anything, this has been more back and forth than any moment of the game thus far, ladies and gentlemen. 17:09 on the clock. And the Americans force the puck out of the zone, and they have speed. They have speed. 2-on-1, and unable to get that centering pass. But right back to the right side, over the netminder who dove and score! Beautiful goal for the Americans. I thought they were down and out. That pass to the left didn't land on its mark. Passes it back to that right side, lifts it up over the netminder. Look at this replay, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this replay. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Oh, it was a give and go. He didn't even try to pass, or he didn't even try to make that shot. That was unbelievable. That was unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. So a pass to center, and I thought the American in the slot went for a shot, but no, man, he just passed it right back. That was such a sick play. That was such a sick play. Passed it right back. And that's a beautiful shot. The goalie bid on it, man. The goalie bid on it. Shout out to Kerry Terrence. That was awesome. That was awesome. Brandon Sota, man. Holy crap. Such a good read. Such a good read to just, no, I don't even want to shoot this. Just a little give and go up in this mouth. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. 7-2 for the Americans. Let's see. I just want to see when or if the floor, crumbles beneath Team Germany here. But that was a battle up against the boards to set that up, man. That was a battle up against the boards at center ice. The Americans win that one, and oh man, this goaltender, close but no dice. It's sort of funny how goalies are just left out there in beatdowns in this tournament. I know, because when you're 7-2, I mean, well, you know what? If there's one more, they might pull them just because they probably don't want to risk injury and keep them fresh for the next game. But oh yeah, man, some of these goalies just are just left in there and they're not given a chance in hell. Especially the ones in relief. They're just oh God, I'm gonna go in there not fresh and let in 3 more. It's just crazy how this tournament, you can have a close game until 1 point and then the floodgates open, right? But, and we've seen crazy comebacks in this tournament too. Now, I don't think in this case Germany's going to make the comeback, but we've seen some gnarly comebacks, with teams in the top 2 tiers, right? Or even the top 3 tiers. We've seen some crazy comebacks in the Slovak games. We've seen some crazy comebacks. I think last year, God, it must have been with I can't remember, but I think it was a game featuring Sweden. Actually, it might have been Sweden who came back and won a game 3-2 or 4-2 or something like that. 15:47 on the clock, and the Americans tear through the offensive zone, trying to get a backhand opportunity. That pass was broken up at center. U.S. have it back of the blue line. Shot! And that goes left and wide. USA still with it. Back pass after back pass after back pass on the cycle, but Germany gets it back, and Germany up the left side. Germany, they're going to dump and go for a change. Is he even the starter? I know some of the lower caliber teams save their 1A for games they actually stand a chance in winning. He is the starter. He is the starter. Kaz versus USA. Bro, I went to Kazakhstan, USA when the World Juniors, I think it was 2017 or 18, when it was in Vancouver and Victoria. It was awesome. It was awesome. Kazakhstan scored 1 goal against the States. It was 9-1 for the States, but when Kazakhstan scored, I mean, it was just Canadians in there, local Victoria folks watching them, and they sold out all their jerseys, and we were just cheering against the Americans at that point. And the Kazakh kids were crying after scoring a goal, man. And in the post game presser, they were just I cannot believe how Canada welcomed us. I mean, they're basically our new fans, and they supported us. And they're I know we lost all the games and only scored 2 goals in the whole tournament, But when we scored that one against the States, the arena erupted, dude. Like if Canada won gold, erupted. It was so cool. I mean, chills just thinking about it. So that was just a cool moment, and seeing the kids just like thank the country and say that like their parents were calling, crying, being like, thank you to the Canadians, and selling out all their jerseys was cool too. I don't know fuck about junior hockey outside of North America. And another goal trickles in for Germany as they were just looking for the loose puck there. The netminder wasn't able to find it. Literally a loose puck trickles in front of the netminder, the U.S. netminder there. Ladies and gentlemen, Zeev Buium loses it and just digging away at it. And Germany, they're going to get a gross one. Battling up against the boards. They send it back to the blue line. Shot in front of the net. And yeah, that trickles off one of the Americans at center. And yeah, Zeev Buium was just unable to win that battle against number 15 for Germany. Yeah, he just takes a whack at it. Mr. Boos takes a whack at it there. Lenny Boos, no joke, B-O-O-S. Lenny Boos scores for Germany. This is a 7-3 game. Like I said, the Germans aren't dejected, man. I really enjoy watching this team play. 37 shots to 20 for the Americans, leading, and I say this, only 7-3. Scriptwriters should give Kaz a win after what happened to that plane the other day. Dude, sad stuff. Kazakhstan have the best jerseys, though, I will say. Out of all the... I mean, these USA jerseys are fucking sick. But Kazakhstan has the best hockey jerseys. Oh, almost a backhand opportunity by the Americans. And a shot! Right side, and nice save by Germany. We're going to get a face-off to the left of the German netminder. Guys, big shout out to everybody who voted in the poll question. We're almost at 100 votes. How many goals does Germany score? 1 had 53%, 2 had 26, 3 had 11, and 4 plus with 11 right now. Joke's on me for scoffing at 4 plus being around the 11% mark earlier in the stream. Guys, we're trying to get to 25 likes on the video as well, so if you haven't liked the video, please do so. Damn, guys, damn. All right, commercial break here, ladies and gentlemen. Fun game, though. Again, like if you just looked at the score, like after this game and didn't watch it, you might just think that this was just one-way traffic. But this has been a really fun and honestly competitive game. Like the majority of the goals from the Americans came like bang, 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 bang right at the end of the second period. That Biz commercial reminded me, do you ever cover that with Jay on the show? We haven't yet, but I should now that the footage is out. I was waiting for the footage to be out. That was crazy. The best part of that episode was when he was like, when the one guy came running at me and I just knocked him out. And then I knew that the other guys were just going to jump me after that. Shoeless, shirtless, fighting those guys. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I listened to the podcast the day it came out. Shout out to Spit and Chiglets. But I should bring that on the next Rush City Fight show because I watched the footage. It was exactly how he described it. Puck is dropped, ladies and gentlemen. Americans on the right side. Shot. Rebound sent. Oh, not out of the zone. And the Americans, another shot from the blue line. And a rebound. Shot covered by Germany. And we're going to have another face-off. Oh, a little brouhaha here. A little pushing and shoving between the Americans and Germans. He did drop that first guy with the quickness. I just love the way he described it. He's like, I dropped the first guy and then just knew right after, oh boy, that was a mistake. And then the other guys were just jumped on him. Yo, shout out to Biz Nasty though, man. Whether you've liked his antics throughout the years in and out of the National Hockey League, whether you're a fan of the podcast Barstool or whatever, dude, he's a fucking beauty. And he's helped grow the game recently. He's helped grow the game. You cannot deny it. Fucking fourth line fighter, not even a heavyweight, barely can shoot the puck. Has grown the game of hockey. Bro, I need a fucking haircut. Look at this shit. And a face-off win by Germany. But the States get the puck back and then again forcing the puck in front of the net there. And the Americans again chatting with the Germans after And sorry, Moore won the faceoff there. Moore won the faceoff for the Americans. And they just get close to the netminder. I mean, he has been giving up rebounds. And again, it's no disrespect. I don't blame him for that. He has been giving up rebounds. And the Americans really jumping on those now. And honestly, that's what got them success at the end of the second period. Americans, they have it. Shot from the blue line. There's another rebound. Nobody there to get it. Can't find a lane to the net now. Is Team USA. Cole Hudson with it back to the blue line. And his pass is going to go off the stick of one of the German players. They're going to have to regroup, but they do gain the zone. Germany, making it difficult for them to tear through that right circle. Nice passing by Team USA and a shot and score! Was that a pass? And Ziemer with the goal, ladies and gentlemen. Was that a rebound off the pad to... So Hudson comes in. God, what a nice nifty move between the legs, too. Was this a pass or shot? Oh, it was a pass! God damn it, dude! Are you kidding me? Oh, a redirection. That was beautiful. I mean, that could have gone up and over, but my God, the netminder didn't have a chance on that one. He didn't have a chance on that one. Yo, shout out to Ziemer there. That was great. Brody Ziemer, shout out to him. We actually interviewed Brody Ziemer. And Matthew Wood, who unfortunately didn't make Team Canada, and also Oliver Wood. So Oliver Wood and Brody Ziemer, who are on this Team USA team, I shared it in the City Life Discord for the City Lifers in the chat here. And we posted the full interview on the channel as right before they took off for World Junior Camp. We actually interviewed them at Mariucci where the Gophers play, and it was awesome. It was awesome. And Germany going to take a penalty here. Team USA up 8-3 is going to go back on the power play. Where was Business Friends? Well, because did you listen to the podcast? So he goes and eats there like a lot. So this is, I believe this is just an interference call, a little too many cross checks in front of the net, which again, shout out to the IIHF. But yeah, so he was just there eating alone, right? And he was defending one of the managers who those drunken idiots were like lipping off and getting physical with. Goal! If he was out with his teammates, they would have steamrolled those Irish fucks. 100%. Good game for the team's confidence. Some of these goals are beauts. Absolutely. Yo, and Brody Ziemer, man, draft pick by the Buffalo Sabres, too. And I believe he's a freshman with the Gophers this year. And he's nasty, dude. He's absolutely nasty. Yeah, 18 years of age. Freshman with the Gophers. 11 points in 20 games already. 8 goals for the Gophers. And he just got his first one here for Team USA. USA with the power play. And Zeev Buyem resetting here. 12 minutes on the clock. 42 shots for USA. 20 for Germany. And a great job. You know, I will say the German penalty kill has been good. They've been good. They have not allowed the Americans to set up as easily as I thought they'd be able to coming into this game. Come on, guys. We're so close to our like goal. 6 likes away and a shot from the left circle. That goes high and wide. Puck stays in the zone. Right side. Left side outside the circle and a shot. Nice save by the Americans. Nice save by the German netminder, and the Americans get that back. Blue line. Oh, and that's going to bumblefuck over the stick of the American defenseman, and they're going to reset. The Americans are going to change a couple of their guys here, but walking in. Nice tight diamond by Germany, and they're able to force that puck back to the blue line. The Americans gets it to Hagens on the right side. Top of the circle. Trying to weave in and get a rebound off that left skate of Germany. And it was actually stuck in the skates of the netminder. We're going to get a whistle with 26 seconds left on the power play. Tight. The Sabres should be good over the next 5 years if they don't manage to fuck it all up in the front office. Bro, they should be good now. They drafted Dahlin like 6-7 years ago. Dude, they should be good now. There is no excuse for how bad the Sabres have been this year and last year, to be perfectly honest. Their young guys have popped. They have players around them. Some of their top picks are now, they're not young guys anymore. I mean, they are, but they aren't. You know, you're 6 years into the league getting paid $12 million here. I'm sorry. This is when you're supposed to go. And I love Rasmus Dahlin, but yeah, dude, Buffalo is just fucking cursed, bro. They're just cursed. They've rebuilt the right way and they still can't win. It's insane. And a goal! Oh, wait. Again, this is like in that first goal. This is like that first goal. Brody Ziemer, right in front of the net. He thought he poked this one in and the ref has not called the goal yet. Or is there going to be another challenge? Bro, the next game is supposed to start now and we have 10 minutes left. I should actually change that. Let's change it to 4:30. Plays under review. Oh, that went over that went over the line. Man, are these refs like visually impaired behind the net? Like honestly, like those two were the two goals that the Americans scored. That the ref didn't call right away. Like you can see it. You can see it. And the ref's right there. Yo, what's up, Creepy Colors? Is this UFC? JK Damn USA putting a hurting on these boys. Honestly, have you been watching the game? And I said this, and I knew we were going to get someone to comment. And I just love that it's Creepy Colors because he's also a hockey fan here in Minnesota. They haven't been putting a beating on Germany, to be honest, Creepy Colors. They haven't. The score reflects it, but Germany has actually been damn good. And the U.S. probably should be up a little bit more. No, that's a goal, bro. That's a goal. Now, don't get me wrong. 9-3, I'm not going to say that, like, U.S. played a bad game because they didn't. But I'm going to be honest and say that, like, Germany, man, like, I've very much enjoyed watching them play. They have blown my expectations out of the fucking water. It's just, like, they just don't have the offense that the Americans have. But their defense and goaltending has been very, very good. And it's a good goal. Of course it's a good goal. Of course it's a good goal. Cheaters, pumpkin eaters. Who's cheating? Something tells me it's franchise management and cultural problems. That's the only explanation. That's the only explanation. 9-3 for the Americans. Are they going to go double digits? Are they going to go double digits? That's the thing. Is Brody Ziemer? Oh, and he gets his second goal of the tournament. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I love that. I love that. Oh, the officials? I just think they're visually impaired. I think the bright lights reflecting on the ice a little too bright for them here. But this is the IIHF, Hank. As you know, it's expected. It's expected. All right, here we go. 10 minutes on the clock. And again, because of all these challenges and reviews, it's put the next game, I guess, like 20 minutes behind. Fuck, Canada's not going to play till probably like 6 or 7, I imagine. They're supposed to play at 6, I think, 6 Central or 7 Eastern, but they might have to actually push it to maybe 7:30. No one is Christione level blind. 10 minutes on the clock. We're going to have another face-off. Seems like every sport league has 1 or 3 teams that suck ass no matter what and has to come down to that kind of stuff. True. Yeah, since like the Derek Roy, Pominville, Ryan Miller, and Vanek days, right? It's like Buffalo just hasn't been able to recover. And Germany with a shot. They're keeping the puck in the offensive zone. Germany Deflecting it to the left side, and we have a penalty here on the Americans. Germany going back to the power play, which they've looked pretty good on the power play, guys. They've looked pretty good on the power play. All right, we go to our, what I believe is probably our last or second last commercial break. We'll see how much breaks in action we have before the end of this period. Barring, I think my mechanic just called me. Barring having to go pick up my car, we will be streaming the next game. The next game, look, I love the World Juniors. The next game's not as important as Canada versus Finland. I'm just going to say it. So if there's any game that I might have to jump in late for, or I know I skipped the first one today, but I'm going to skip that one over Canada, Finland if I have to go take care of some life stuff today, guys. Hope everyone had a Merry Christmas. Yo, shout out to Scott. Thank you so much, brother. Yes, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and a happy early New Year. Look at the Red Wings. Howe era was fire. Then came the Dead Wings. That's true. But then they had another resurgence when the Datsuk and Zetterberg were back. But no, that's very true. That's very true. Well, I mean, and you can have all the stars in the universe. Look in New York when they signed like Fleury, not Marc-Andre, but Theo Fleury, Lindros, Messier, and it didn't work. It didn't work. Finland, yeah, they're a really good team. Then they had the Bowen era, and now they suck ass again. Germany on the power play, 1 minute 41 seconds on the clock. And Germany loses it. And we're going to have a 1-on-2, but the speed from the Americans on the shot. Nice shot, but that goes wide. USA able to hold this. And another shot save by Germany. Almost. So what, 40 saves. 40 saves from the German netminder right now, man. It's a high-scoring game. Great job by the Americans here. They're leaving no doubt at the end of this one. Absolutely giving the Germans no room to work here on the power play. Germany gets that puck in. Comes up the right side. Shot, and oh, that was a beautiful shot. But that went left and wide. Germany back in the corner to the blue line. Left side, top of the circle, leaves it back. Blue line, shot through center. That doesn't even get through. Rebound, shot again by Germany. Germany, good job keeping this puck in, but the U.S. picks their pockets and sends it the length of the ice. I mean, what do you want to give up, dude? You got to give up a lot to get him. Like, Buffalo's not just going to take quantity. They're going to want quality. So, like, do you want to give up Boldy and maybe a pick or just Boldy straight up? I personally don't. Do you want to give up Rossi and a pick? I personally don't, right? So it's tough. It's tough. I think the Wild have enough star prospects coming, and we just have to. And I know Wild fans don't want to hear this, but I feel like you got to be just a little bit more patient. I don't know if a trade right now, it might be a short-term fix, but I think it causes more problems down the line because then maybe not even problems, but it's just giving up on your young guys too soon, I think, personally. But if they can get them for cheap, if they can get them for quantity versus a quality trade, then you make that trade, but I highly doubt that. U.S. with the puck, 7 minutes on the clock. And getting his pocket picked was the German behind the net before his breakout. And here comes the Americans. They reset. Right side. Oh, look for the spin-o-rama. Oh, what a save by Germany. I thought that went in. I thought Ryan Leonard got that spin-o-rama, but just getting it with that right skate was the German netminder. 6:43 left on the clock. Shout out to St. Paul Steel, yes. We have really good young guys in the system and old guys. Not too many guys. Kaprizov's age and Thompson's 27 as well. Tage Thompson is 27? No way. Damn, time's flying. Hey, just all like, what would you want to give up for him? That's the thing. I just don't know what the Wild will want to give up for him. And I don't see Buffalo taking quality because Buffalo wants to win now, or at least be competitive now more than the Wild because they've been rebuilding, right? And it's like, God damn it, when are we going to pop? Look, I'm not poo-pooing that at all. I think if you can acquire Tage Thompson, you fucking acquire Tage Thompson. I just don't know what the Wild's move would be. I'd feel like Boldy would have to go, and I don't want to get rid of Boldy. I think he's too good. Or Boldy plus, because Buffalo might want more, which I think is outrageous, but still. Germany winning the face-off, trying to force this puck out of their zone, and they do, but the Americans have it. And whiffing on that pass, where the Americans were there to keep that in their own zone and reset. See, that's the thing, and I figure that those are the two guys that Buffalo would want, and if I was Buffalo, I'd want them too. And a nice opportunity there by the Americans. They bring that right to the net, and falling over was a Germany goaltender, but able to make that save, fighting in the neutral zone for possession. Nice cross-check by the Americans, but Germany forces that into their own zone. 5 minutes and 47 seconds on the clock. He's been fine. Not good battling in front of the net, though. He's been bullied in front of the net. Far from the best player on the States right now. Good job by Germany. 5 minutes and 24 seconds. Now they're looking to reset. No, Jesse, me too. Like, if anything, like, we all knew the Americans were going to win this game. Germany blew my expectations out of the water. I thought that they were going to get dog walked. And if you look at the score, look, you're like, well, they did. If you watch the game, it's been a competitive game. It's just like the Americans have been scoring in spurts. Bang, 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 or bang, bang with two goals here, 4 goals, or what is it? 3 at the end of the second, right? Or was it 4? It's just the skill. The skills is the biggest gap. If the Germans had a little bit more skill, their speed and just their hockey IQ defensively has impressed me. Having said that, even if they had a little bit more skill, I think the Americans still would have beat them quite a bit. But I'll eat crow on saying that, the Americans are absolutely just going to make this look easy. The Germans did not make this an easy game for them to win. And Germany looking to get this puck out, and they do, but that trickles into the neutral zone. Hey, what's up, Guntone Granny? Good to see you. Good to see you. Managing a lot of stars is really difficult. Acquiring Tage is how you end financially tied up as a team. Sincerely, a Colorado Avalanche fan. The timing of the Eichel trade would make no sense for the Wild. 3 years of the cap penalty and giving up the top 2 prospects for a $10 million player. 4 minutes and 6 seconds left in this third period. Again, the States getting Germany and Latvia to start off this tournament, where Canada, I believe, is getting Finland and Sweden. So I know it's not Thanksgiving, but be thankful, Americans. Might be Cole Hudson, new biggest fan after his assist on the Zemer goal. How sick was that? And shout out to Brody Zemer too, man. There's been, a lot of the Americans have played a really good game. Obviously, I think the line of, Zemer's played really good, but I think the line of Perreault, Hudson, and James Haggins has been awesome. And Germany scores a late one. Germany scores a late one. I look at the box score for a moment, and the Germans cut this lead to 5. They just won't stop. You know what I love about this team is they don't get dejected. They don't just give up in the third period. Like we see a lot of these teams play Canada, and by period 3, they're like, "Yo, fuck this. I'm not skating this much anymore." But what a shot. Rebound off of Fisher. He gets the rebound off of the block shot by Fisher. Yeah, bounce off Fisher's legs. Goaltender gets right back up to his feet, but not able to reset was Augustine. And here we go. Back at it. 4 goals for Germany, man. Yeah, that puck came right back to a stick, and that was a good shot. Hit him with a knuckle puck. Ah, shit. No, he's really good. He's very good. He was one of the best players in the entire tournament last year. That wasn't, I mean, Augustine, he set, like he dropped for that first shot, but it bounced off the leg, right? And he got up, but he hadn't set yet for that one. No, Augustine was like one of the best players in the entire tournament last year. How's he played this year? I haven't been following him this year. 3 minutes on the clock. Oh, dude, 93 save percentage and 1.9 goals against average in Michigan State. Dude, this guy's a fucking stud, bro. He's a fucking stud. 2 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. I loved firing knuckle pucks as a kid. Maybe just shaking the cobwebs a little bit in this game. But I don't think he's been bad per se. Like I said, I've just been more impressed with Germany. They actually have something here. You know what? I'm excited to see them play like Slovakia. I'm excited to see them play the Czechs. I'm excited to see them play Switzerland now, because they might be the best team out of like some of the lower tiers. Detroit going Costa in the first and Augustine in Augustine the next year in the second should lock up their goalie situation for a long time. How's Costa been doing this year? The little kid in me was waiting to hit one just right, so it moved even somewhat like in the movie. I remember hitting the knuckle puck playing well, I shouldn't say ball hockey, playing street hockey, because I had one of those pucks with like the ball. They had like 3 other balls on the bottom, so they were mostly good for like indoor roller hockey, or just like ball hockey inside on like a basketball court. But yeah, definitely shot my fair share of knuckle pucks. Flying V and knuckle puck, the 2 most ineffective plays in hockey, but Mighty Ducks made it cool when we were kids. Guys, we're almost at our like goal of 25 likes. 4 more. If you haven't liked the video yet, just quickly double check, smash that like button. Let's get to our like goal here. All right, final minutes of this third period, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of the Michael Ducks, we got Conway's jersey right there. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Germany wins the face-off. They're sending that puck up the left side, but the Americans get it back. I still think the flying V could work. In friggin' mites hockey, maybe. In Timbits hockey, as they say in Canada. Like on a power play for a zone entry. Dude, that'd be so fucking funny. Costa, 91% in the AHL. Only 1 NHL start so far. I guess Augustine was 2 years later. Okay, got you. Dude, that's sick, though. That's quite the young tandem to have coming up. And the U.S. with a shot. Oh, no, the U.S. faked the shot. Sent it cross ice and score! Let's freaking go. Cole Eiserman with the beautiful shot to make this a double-digit game. 10-4 USA. Cole Eiserman with that rocket of a shot. Dude, he fooled the goaltender. He fooled me calling this game. I thought that there was going to be a shot from that left side, but nope. Beautiful, picture-perfect pass. Cross ice, and Cole Eiserman makes this 10-4. God, how many times has he had to go post to post? Oh, just up above his glove, too. Dude, you look at how many shots this goaltender has had to face. 55 shots on goal for the American. 45 saves is crazy in any game for a goaltender. Bro, I bet he's fucking lost like 10, 15 pounds sweating right now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, pretty easy trap with the flying V at the blue line. The headman has to carry it in every time. Was sweet actually like 2 weeks ago. Husso couldn't save a beach ball. Costa came in as the backup for his debut, and the Wings actually won a game. That's so cool. That's so cool. I love that scene in Goon. I'm on your team, but you see it's a beach ball because get it? You can't even block a beach ball. I'm on your team, man. First rule, don't touch my Percocets. Second rule, do got any Percocets? 1 minute and 14 seconds on the clock. I've been playing hockey my whole life, son. I've never signed anyone's dick. 1 minute on the clock. And puck in deep. Right side of the German netminder. 55 seconds on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. And I imagine this next game is going to start real quick. I have to make a quick phone call to my mechanic because I missed a call from him. But either I will be live for the next game or I'll be live for Canada-Finland. I guess you'll find out. I'll make a post on the SotaPod channel if I'm not. If you dodge a wrench, you can block a goal. 30 seconds left and the Germans have it. Let's see if they can get one last rush here. And they dump, looking for the chase. They don't get it. Here comes the Americans. Nice pass up the left side. Weaving. And a shot dings off the post. And that goes out. 15 seconds left. Ooh. That's fucking tough, dude. Goon won. Not the second one. Goon won, but razor thin edge. Razor thin edge. I fucking love Youngblood. That one's tough. That one's tough. I'm gonna give the slight edge to Goon. But obviously Slapshot and Miracle are better than both. Honorable mention to that newer movie. Came out about 5-6 years ago. Indian Horse. Really, really good. Really, really good. Perfect time for a piece of glass to break, right? Jeez. 10 seconds on the clock. Sit down and shut up, lard ass. Only way they could drag this out even longer. That's true. That's true. 5 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. And looking for one more goal here, the Americans. Germany gets it out of the zone, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. USA. USA. Despite it being a 10-4 win, it wasn't a flawless win. But for a first game of the tournament, you can't be upset with the double-digit win, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like the broadcast is going to turn right over to the next game. Again, I got to make a quick call here. I had every intention on streaming the next game. I might only be able to do Canada versus Finland, but I guess you guys will see. USA. Ooh, Mystery Alaska is very good too. Sorry, I missed that one. I didn't even... Mystery Alaska is good too. I would say Goon, Youngblood, Mystery Alaska, under Slapshot and Miracle for me. But Indian Horse is a good, like, honorable mention. I don't think I can put it in those, like, the tier of those, but, and Mighty Ducks, I'm not gonna lie, I rewatched it as an adult and it fucking sucks. Are the cracks forming? Stay tuned. This was sweet. Thanks for streaming. You're the man. I got you on a like and a sub. Catch you later. Jesse, I'm going to be streaming throughout this entire tournament. I will 100% be streaming Canada versus Finland if you're interested. And if I don't have to go pick up my car, I'll be streaming this next game too. You guys are all amazing. I appreciate you all. Smash that like button and subscribe. We're one away from our like goal. I know there's one of you who hasn't liked yet, so smash that like button. Come on, let's get to 25. Let's get to 25. All right, hopefully we get to 25 after the stream ends. But I got to run, guys. I got to make a quick call. Hopefully I'll be able to stream the next game. If not, Canada versus Finland at 7 p.m. Eastern. Probably 7:30 p.m. Eastern with how late this game has gone now. But I will be back for at least one, maybe even 2 more streams here on the channel here today. And then back tomorrow with the afternoon games as well. See you guys on the next one. Smash that like button and subscribe. Appreciate you guys. Let's go USA. Thank you guys for joining. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.